And we are here, session 3. Before we begin, does anyone want to start us off where we left off?
Sure.
And we lost Krogar. No, he'll be back. He'll be back.
We heroically saved each other and escaped from our captors, but we found out that they've basically made off. Although we did hear some people sleeping downstairs that we didn't really check on. I think one guy's still knocked out? Question mark?
I believe so.
No, actually, there was a short combat during the long rest that happened.
We didn't take a long rest?
We did take a long rest in the cave, but there was a short combat that I believe that Ren took care of the guy that showed up, I believe. Ren, do you remember what happened to that guy in particular?
Well, I obviously shoved my fist through his chest.
Not quite. You actually shoved him off the bridge, and he hit his head.
Yeah.
From
typical.
It's coming back.
Yeah. So, for the most part, Vulcan, I'll give you the inspiration for being brave today.
Sweet, thank you.
And so, after having just escaped this jail, we find ourselves all here, standing here. Everyone, I think we left off just as we walked out of the jail, and we're just kind of figuring out where to go.
I believe we decided to poke around in town while the guards were distracted.
Ah, excellent.
I believe someone also at the last minute yelled out, "Wait, what about all the other people we rescued? Where the fuck are they?"
Yeah, I was gonna go check out on that because there were some people like sleeping or something, right? So
yeah, there's that room that we just put a chair against.
There is that room, yes. But you could have ascertained that it wasn't a very big room to fit 3 people in while you were down there. Also, I gotta do this. Right. Also, whoops, have my. We'll ignore that. Had my. We'll ignore that. Kaylin still covered in her own blood and the blood of her victim that she assaulted, trying to rescue you two. She kind of pushes her hair back and goes, "We could check out the city. The checkpoint's ahead. I mean, the city gates are just ahead, and we can see how crazy it is. The front gates are. If you want to check that out."
Yes.
I want to do that, but didn't someone also say something about some sewers? So, because my thought is we had a plan to like check out this checkpoint, and then we all kind of just walked in. So, like, we should have like a more concrete backup plan if the front's crazy.
I mean, it's also a bad idea to go to the front. Possibly are wanted.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the picture real fast. Kaylin thinks for a moment, and she goes, "I know there is a sewer entrance that our group used to use. I've never taken it myself, but I can give you the approximate location where it's at. I've never been inside, so it's going to be on all of you to kind of, I was stuck in the cave majority of the time, right? So just being transparent with you that if there's anything in there, I don't really know the layout, but you made mention that you were trying to make contact with your tavern owner friend or someone at a tavern,
among others.
Well, a lot of the buildings, like the bigger like inns and taverns, all have most of them have a sewer entrance directly underneath. So there might be a way to get into the tavern from like the sewer, but I don't know if you've seen it, or it's usually they go in the kitchen. They're usually hidden. They usually put them in the back in the kitchen, but not sure if you ever wandered back in the tavern you're talking about.
No, but Thaddeus consistently smells like shit, so that would explain it.
Oh, we'll gladly take the location. Just in case.
Yeah, it could be not too bad. You get in the sewer and we just follow it upstream. That's the way to the city. Easy.
It's
Okay.
used in your head.
All right. So I would say walking forward to the city is about I would say like a 30-minute walk ahead through some trees, and the road kind of winds, and the road will eventually lead to the city, and you guys will and you guys can approach from a safe distance where you guys won't just be like surprise. It's a relatively wide open space, so you guys can kind of take a stealthy approach. But that being said, I would still like for everyone to make a stealth check for me on this approach to the city.
I thought we were taking this.
Well, just so you can see, you guys want to check the front, right? Just to see like an eyeball from a distance.
No,
Yeah, I'll go eyeball it. Oh, wait,
Oh, not 20.
Over there.
Kirogai's gonna eyeball.
I have no reason to go over there.
I'm a very stealthy lizard, much like the chameleon.
Okay. So, because I mean, either way, Kaylin speaks up. Like, either way, we're gonna have to kind of walk. We can glance at the city gates as we're getting to the secret entrance on the side. So, I'm just gonna plaster what you guys see here. The 16 is good enough, I think. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm just gonna put. Well, let me just move you guys real fast, just for the sake of. Just for the sake of. Just gonna put you guys here. I know this is kind of jank, but as you guys approach the city gates from an eyeball, this is you guys see this from because since you all have such a great natural perception, you can see that there's like an entire squadron of like troops outside the city gates, kind of just patrolling, and they're at attention, almost that they're ready for something. But because I believe you guys said that you guys did not want to go into the city. You guys wanted to go do the sewer route. Can you all make me a survival check? Okay, I think that is okay. And then let me do one for.
Damn. Kirogai's on fire.
It seems that it seems that you all are very good at traveling the forest. Okay. Well, let me just throw this on here. So you with Kaylin's general directions, you guys kind of find a dirt path that looks a little more treaded than usual. And as you're pushing through thin trees and thicker bushes, you're able to come across a like a ditch that kind of goes down, that is a bit northeast of the city, and it looks and just because this is the easiest way to do it, this is what you see after you're pushing through some bushes. Just a little. You find this like kind of carved out hole underneath trees and stone, kind of like someone just menacingly kind of cracked this hole into the ground.
I don't see any sewage. I'm a little concerned.
Very suspicious.
Kaylin, like, this is the place. I mean, maybe it just goes deeper in. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they build. I don't think this was intentionally a sewer entrance.
Fair enough.
By all means, lead the way then, Kalen.
Okay. And then we're swapping scenes here. Hopefully this loads properly. And hopefully I didn't break everything. Okay. You guys walk into the sewer. Kaylin lights a torch. And she hands... I gave Ren a torch automatically just to kind of make things easier for this. And then let me change the music for the scene. Let's do this. And Kaylin just kind of looks at you all and goes, like, "This is the place. This definitely smells like a sewer." As you kind of walk into this kind of cave entrance, like it clearly looks like someone carved a hole into like almost like a smuggler kind of just wanted to sneak into the city, and so it looks like there was just a bunch of stone that was just cleaved out of the way, and they kicked right into the sewers. While like there's tossed bricks aside, and the smell of the sewer is very like it's a very putrid smell. So if you have any you feel that your sense of smell is kind of blocked in here. So if you for any reason need to smell, you guys will probably find difficulty trying to smell your way through this place. So just keep that in mind. And you notice that there's like a high humidity in here, despite the fact being a sewer. It was a nice day outside, but obviously in here it's like where the heat just kind of festers. And the air is still there doesn't seem to be any direct airflow in here either.
So, which way are we going? I said Caitlin.
Well, I guess forward. I guess. As you guys walk forward, you guys notice that there is some rubble, kind of like the upkeep of the sewer hasn't been the greatest, and the pathway there's been some like pathways just completely blocked by rubble, making it inadvertible. And the sewage down below is just kind of settling in. Like there's it's like knee high or so. I would say it's like another 10-foot drop to make things easier. In a slippery slope. And
I put my ear to the door and listen.
As you make me a perception check, actually.
Let's do this again. Did we actually rest? Because I have 8 hit points.
I think you have not rested since the jailbreak.
Right.
However, if you wish to the long rest here in this little notch of a cave, it's completely fine if you want to do it in here. Also, your bird's with you, right, Ren? Or no? Is your bird outside? Evander, sorry.
Oh, no, you'd be with me.
Okay, let me go grab it real fast in the other scene because I could work. As usual, I forgot to grab it. Marvin. Here is your bird. Sorry, it was with you all along. I just forgot to move it over. Okay. So your perception check. You listen in, and you can tell that you don't hear any sounds from the other room. The door feels colder than the rest of the room, kind of like the humidity of the air doesn't match how cool the door is.
All right, I don't hear anything, so I'm opening the door.
As you open the door, you see a pillared room, and you see 2 altars kind of sitting aside from each other. It should be from your vantage point. You should be able to see the two altars, and this room is kind of lined with candelabras, and as we all walk into the room, let's see. As we're all walking into the room, yeah, the room is kind of just looks like some kind of ritual room of some kind.
Hmm. I examine the altar.
The altars look a little bit dirty. Where it's like they look like dishes on top. One's silver and one's gold. And they have inscriptions on them, and they read as on the silver one, to uphold truth, fairness, light divine, offer silver true, let your virtues align. And then the gold one reads, for valor, strength, and deeds, bold and bright, offer gold untold and prove your might.
Is it possible to see that in like text format, like maybe just like in the Discord channel?
Sure. I can type it. Let me type it on. I can just type it in the chat too. Then I can always do. Boop. And thing. Is that readable for you all?
Yeah.
It is.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right.
As you all walk in the room, the door behind you seems to shut, and the door kind of just closes on its own. And there's like a coldness that fills the room.
At least the smell went away.
Well,
True. That was pretty bad.
so Caitlin, where'd your people go from down here?
I don't know. I've never been down here. All I know is they use this place. I don't know how this works. No one told me about she's kind of like scratching her temple and she's looking around. I'm like, they definitely didn't tell me about this. I'm not sure if this is like a trap or if this is intentional.
I place one silver coin on the silver altar.
I placed
Okay.
one gold coin on the gold altar.
Okay. As you do that, the room lights up. The candelabras kind of all light up immediately. And a ghost kind of appears in the room.
Oh, motherfucker!
Yeah, but is it like a
And,
humanoid ghost or...
it is a humanoid ghost, but you can't tell what race he is. He fades in, and he goes, I thank you for your blessing, kind adventurers. One day I will be able to pass on, and with this bounty provided, I will buy much in the afterlife. Thank you, kind sirs. Kind. And as he says that, you hear the doors kind of lock in the room. And he kind of goes to each offering and like he picks up the gold and silver coin, and he goes off and kind of like walks through the wall with the coins, and they kind of go with him.
All
Guys,
of this
stealing money?
happened.
Doors.
Yeah,
locked.
he just literally walked in, locked the doors, and stole our money, or your money at least. Well,
That was weird. Okay.
I don't know what we were expecting, but man,
well, you guys lost your money.
Shall we?
Ghosts.
Imagine ghosts existing just to steal money. The good life.
First, some kooky necromancer resing some unholy ghosts that can talk, or skeletons, and now ghosts are just jacking my money. What is going on with the world right now?
All right, I'm gonna sneak to the end of this hallway here.
Okay.
All right, looks pretty empty, guys.
we
Pull my torch back out.
before we leave this room, let's just Let's just check. This is so unusual. Can I see for any strange irregularities or changes since the ghost left?
The coldness seems to be gone now. Actually, it seems like he was like there watching you guys all along.
Yeah.
And he kind of just the room now is kind of humid again with like the other rest of the room, and it feels like a normal room.
What's this room above us? This black space here? Is this,
That is. I mean, here, this door open too, and you open it, and it's just Rebel outside. So it's just it's you can feel that it's like probably just a support structure. So he walked off somewhere into the sewer, but there's definitely not like there's definitely nothing discernible past that one room.
Is there anything discernible over by this slightly rubbly pile of bricks?
It looks like someone tried clawing their way out at some point. You find like scratch marks on the bricks, like someone couldn't really figure out the riddle, and they probably met their end at one point because there is blood on the bricks that are skewered out there, but the wall itself is mostly intact. With just like someone tried clawing their way out of this room without actually figuring out the riddle. Looks like.
Okay.
Someone really didn't want to let go of that one gold silver.
Or they were just really poor.
I'm just really poor.
I've encountered a rat. He appears to be looking the other way. He hasn't noticed me.
As you notice this. Okay. So as you cross the bridge, Ren, you notice that you see this anthropomized rat person smoking a pipe and just kind of sitting on the edge there, as he's just kind of enjoying himself. He sees you kind of across the bridge, and he goes, "I see you guys figured out the riddle. Bandits or smugglers, I take it."
No.
One of those.
I guess we're technically bandits now, so.
I see.
I approached to within 15 meters, and no closer.
He's smoking some kind of like long elongated kind of pipe looking apparatus.
My interest, and I start approaching slowly behind Red.
What brings you down here?
I'm a leaf enjoyer, you know.
He takes a hit, and he's like, "Oh," and he offers you the pipe. And he goes, "By all means, my friend. We all live down here together. Oh, I live down here with all my comrades down here."
The most hospitable rat man I've ever encountered.
I
All my
accept
time on
the
the season
pipe,
up.
but I inspect it, and before and I ask, what is your blend?
It's whatever I can steal from the herb lady up on the trade market. I just grabbed whatever is in whatever bucket when she's not looking. I unfortunately could not tell you, sir. And he as he looks over you, he's like, "Hold on, hold the phone. Are you an elf by chance?"
Half. Go on.
May I inspect you? You see, my clan, we have some troubled history with some elves, and we just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure you're not one of those elves, if you don't mind, sir.
What do you mean, inspect me?
I'm gonna give you a good sniff, sir.
Okay, if I do this, though, will you help us find our way into and through the sewers to a certain select location?
Alas, I must keep watch here, but I can give you something better. I can give you free passage through my and shelter if needed in my humble abode further in the sewer.
Is that where your rat friends are?
Quite. It's where our little gang lives underneath this city.
What do you do down here, other than steal weed?
Well, we were just freed from captivity, and we're making sure that there's no one coming for us. We are not sure that our former masters are completely gone. Now, if I may, before I further explain, may I give you a quick sniff, sir?
Oh, sure.
He goes up to he's looking at Vulcan because because the Vulcan's the only elf person here.
All right. In the spirit of good faith, I will consent.
He leans in, and he kind of goes. He's like he bows, he bends over and kind of goes near your waist and gives you like a long whiff going up the right side of your body, giving a good sniff. He's like, you're clean. You don't smell of it. You're not one of those elves.
That's rich rat telling you that you're clean.
I'm just gonna let that one slide, and we'll carry on here. Lead the way.
He pulls something out of his pocket.
I take a rip and then I pass it back to him.
He goes, here, as I promised. He hands you an insignia that looks like a claw gripping shadows. And let me put this in your inventory. All right, there you go. It's there. It, for the sake of the mechanics, it doesn't actually do it. It's like a badge, pretty much. With this, it doesn't actually provide any actual in combat benefit. So ignore all the subtext. But he's like, this will give you passage through our gang's hideout.
Okay, thank you. You said your abode was a certain way, and yeah, we still have a quest to continue on here, but yeah, we are interested in taking a rest.
He takes another hit of his pipe. Well, if you need a rest, head east, and I'm sure they can give you directions, sir.
All right. Well, thank you. And I just start walking away.
Oh, sorry. There you go. Sorry.
East.
It's just sneaking around.
Is that not east?
I mean, everything should be north accented normally. So.
Okay.
Oh, that one's.
I'm just going through them all. Straight through.
Okay, I'm going straight through. Okay.
Alright. So this one looks suspicious.
Okay. Looks like someone gave you guidance. Or we're just going. Alright, we went through. As you open the door, you find yourselves looking at a larger sewer tunnel. This looks like kind of a central sewer hub. Where it looks like a lot of different pathways kind of could join.
Well, he said east.
Just want to poke my head over here with my dark vision a little bit, see if there's anything.
So as you go over there, you notice that there's more cave-in area in that general direction.
Okay. Would I be able? I've never been in. Would I be able to recall having ever seen any cave-in damage in or around the city, having been there at least once or?
No, it's more of like someone was probably doing construction on top of it, then they probably dropped something and they caused like the stone, like the cave, but the cavern, like the structure of the cavern still intact. It looks like there's this like it wasn't probably excavated right, or over time it wasn't properly maintenance. Kaylin kind of mentions as you guys are walking. So this entire sewer is the entire city. So I don't think we need to explore the entire sewer unless I don't. Oh, and she kind of makes note of what's ahead of us. So as you guys walk forward, you see a white anthropomorphized rat. He goes, halt! What did you do? What are you smugglers or bandits or miscreants up to here? This is our turf.
Your friend down the way sent us here.
Friend?
Yeah,
That
he gave me this, and then I flashed the insignia of the claw.
Varen gave you the signet. Okay, that must mean you're cool. All right. By all means, if you need to take shelter or hide, you're welcome here. But please keep in mind that you are guests, and please be respectful. Is all I ask.
We mean no trouble.
And he kind of steps aside.
We were trying to find our way into the city. Our friend who gave us this insignia did not or declined to be able to help us because he had to stand guard. Do you know anyone who might be able to help us navigate further throughout the tunnels?
Yeah. I can give you some general directions if that's what you need. Where are you trying to go to the city?
Are you familiar with the Rusty Tankard?
Wait, you want to go to Thaddeus's place? Why would you want to go to that shitty place? It smells like shit all the time.
He owes us money.
So I've heard.
The man makes us an excellent packed lunch.
He does. And he owes us many.
Many favors.
He's got some explaining to do.
We were hoping to rest and then find our way to the tankard without any trouble.
Well, we do have some beds here if you don't mind using some of our beds. But you can rest here if you need. We keep this is the place where we make sure that no one comes and finds us. So welcome to your short home, I guess.
Thank you.
Sorry, before I forget, if you're looking for the Rusty Tankard or Thaddeus place, it's further east. The tunnel curves. He's one of the most eastward entrances in this tunnel. However, we did hear some footsteps in that direction, so please be careful. Not sure what's going on over there. And also, are you new to the sewer? Not sure.
Yeah.
Try not to. He's like, try not to go in the water or the sewage. In some areas, there's some creatures that live in the water. It's not great. They don't really. Over here, it's kind of safer, but in some areas, you don't know what's lurking where.
Fair enough.
You happen to have a
Appreciate
ghost
that.
problem too?
He looks at you. Ghost problem.
Yeah, we ran into a swindling ghost. It's only
Yeah,
thief first.
He stole one of my gold and walked through the wall.
He kind of chuckles. What's his face? I think his name is Vale the Eternal. He's actually a smuggler he's a smuggler who who he died in the sewer, and now he just lives in the sewer, just swindling people. I don't know what's his deal. He just does it. I don't know. He kind of, I don't understand.
Why I hate the undead right here.
I just can't help it.
Terrible. Well, thanks for your answer. Jeez, what a mess.
How much did he take from you? Did he take like 10 gold?
Didn't take shit from me.
It was just 1 gold from me and a silver from my companion.
A mere silver.
He reaches his pocket, and he gives you each gives Ren and Vulcan the silver and gold.
Oh, that's too generous.
Thank you, sir.
I rather, since you have the insignia, I rather just deal with the loss of stupid ghosts myself. He's just like a plague on the server. I don't know. No one's actually tried to fight it or how to cleanse him. It's kind of weird. I don't understand. I don't know why he hasn't moved on to the afterlife. He's
just got a really gig, I guess.
I don't know what he does with the gold. I honestly I couldn't tell you, but he's definitely hoarding it somewhere.
You've piqued my interest. Is there? Do you have any leads on that? Any places that you think you might be holding it or hiding it?
Any areas that adventurers have or treasure hunters have disappeared to?
Honestly, given the fact he's incorporeal, I don't know. I honestly have no idea where he put the gold. I just, who knows? And there's all these cave-ins. I haven't looked. Our focus is making sure that. And he kind of looks at Vulcan. He's like, we're kind of making sure that we're not being followed by our old captives. So we're just kind of. I think that's our kind of sole focus is survival right now.
Your old captives? Are you guys slavers?
No, even I don't know. It's a full story. We were in a gang. We were working for the Emerald Dawn, and as far as I know, the cult is disbanded. But we were working for them against our will. Through magical means, and when the war ended, we were free from said captivity. We kind of turned on our our current gang leader, who was this giant boar person, but because they were trying to make us do continued acts but we broke free and we came here.
Why would you need magic to enslave a rat when you could simply use cheese?
Okay. Listen, I know I love cheese.
I like to stand behind Kirogar. I'm like, hey, he's offering a place to stay. Like, what's...
All right, fair. I apologize, Ratman. My curiosity got the best of me. I have not encountered a rat of your size in my journeys across the sea. Many of your smaller kin have met the bottom of my foot, but you, I've never met a rat your size. I apologize.
One day we'll be able to turn back into what we were before, but until then we are stuck with this curse.
So, seen any large spiders to the south?
There is a nest to the south, yes.
How large?
How, like the spider or the nest?
The spiders.
Oh, they're like 3 times my size.
Okay.
But let me tell you, that's nothing compared to what comes out of the sewer when you fall in the water. That is not a gruesome. That is a sight that no one wants to see. I have no idea what that even is.
Thank you for the warning. All right, where are these beds? Is there anyone else?
Further in.
Is there anyone else here that might have something interesting to say?
You can talk to our leader if you need. Or
you're not the leader.
No, I'm a guardsman. What? I'm standing guard. Why would a leader be blocking the entrance to a place?
You just have such composure and charisma.
He flicks his rat mane. He's like, "Oh, thank you, sir."
Well, take a rest and speak to the leader. Well, what's your leader's name?
My leader's name is Lucia Silversnout.
Lucia Silversnout. Very good. Well, thank you, Ratman. We appreciate your hospitality.
And your name is Mr. Reptile?
I go by Kiragar or Kiragar, depending on the accent of your people. Whichever's easier for you to pronounce.
Kirogar. Got it.
Got it. Yeah. And tell Thaddeus, if you see him before us, that Gar sends his regards. And drink all of his beer for me.
I'm sure you'll bump into him before us. We're not going anywhere.
Alright. Is this old-looking guy the leader? Hello, are you Silversnout?
Mr. Silversnap?
I am Jarek Swiftclaw. Sir, I'm making sewage porridge.
What goes in that?
Rainwater, leather, and seasoning.
That sounds better than I imagined.
Yeah, better than what I had assumed.
It gets sewage from the name of it being in a sewer, youngin'.
Ah. So you just the cook here?
Oh, no. I'm... And he kind of drifts off. Yes, I do cook.
Okay. Hello, other rat.
Hello, sir. I'm Gordon Grafer. How can I help you?
Why do you have an accent different than the other rats? Are you from a different rat tribe?
We're not... You don't know.
They're not rats.
We're not rats.
What?
We weren't born rats. We were adventurers who got cursed.
Oh, that's what you meant by the curse. Sorry, I was too busy trying to get the fumes out of my fucking snout.
I couldn't help but notice you all have really convenient names for not having been rats originally.
We have agreed to not use our real names, so when the curse breaks, we will go our separate ways.
Oh, that is prudent. Okay, that makes sense. So what do you do down here?
I am the other guard, next to Torrid.
Okay. Where's Silversnout? If you don't mind me asking.
Well. You're trying to get past me, I see.
Who?
I'm Draven. I'm the guard for Lucia. I see you're trying to get in to see her. How can I help you?
We'd like to talk to her.
Do you have an appointment, by say?
Vulcan, flash the badge.
And then I show the insignia of claws.
Ah, I see. I guess you could see her if you wish. Let me just ask if she's available.
I tip my head, like nod in approval.
He opens the door and kind of like, can I not? Hold on. There we go. He kind of goes in real fast, making sure you can't see past him as he goes in, and you just hear a muffled sound. And he opens the door. She is open for now. Looks like there's no appointments this evening, so you're okay to go in. At the desk, so in this room, it's like kind of like an office but there's kind of like a lack of furniture, except for the chair that you see this black-maned female rat person kind of sitting there reading. Had a book that she was reading, and she puts it down. She's like, yes, how can I help you? I assume allies of the cause?
I flash the badge, but then I look to Ren to, do the talking.
Oh, yes. We're looking for a way into Thaddeus's bar, I believe. One of your guards knows of it.
Thaddeus, yes. If you keep heading east up here, you'll end up right underneath his place. I heard someone, I think Torin said there was some sounds and footprints coming that way, but they haven't walked over here. Not sure if that was Thaddeus or if that was some other people.
Okay, thank you for the warning. Is there anything else interesting in these sewers other than the spiders?
Well, I'm sure they told you about the monster in the water.
Yes, we noticed you're clear of that.
There's some spiders to the south or southwest of here, to be accurate. And there's more levels of the sewer, but just this one right now, it goes deeper and deeper underneath. But this is for the entire portion. This is probably the safest portion of the sewer. Aside from what's ever down below or to the east. There's definitely no troubles here. You can rest here with ease. You can even get a meal here if you need. I am actually asking, if you were an ally of the cause, could I ask a small favor of you?
Yes, if you have a task for
the
us,
right price, obviously.
we'd be happy to listen to what it be and consider doing it for the appropriate compensation.
I don't know if you were told about the Emerald Dawn at all. I don't know if
In passing.
I see. So let me phrase this properly. The god of death that was slain in law had a pet Dracolich that lived in Aether. That Dracolich had a bunch of cultists who worshipped it, and they're all elves of high society, masquerading as emissaries, people of high important positions amongst the elven government. Those cultists of the Emerald Dawn who worshipped this dragon, or Dracolich, I should say, used criminal enterprises and enslaved adventurers and cursed us to follow their orders. And as far as we know, the cult has been disbanded with the war ending, but some of the members still have that same power. And if you see any particular elves of higher standing than normal in the city, that carry themselves, if they smell of undeath or if they smell of dragons, there is a good chance they are a member of that cult.
What would you have us do? Kill them in plain sight?
No. Information
to an
and
alley and
just information and appearance. They are quite well at disguising themselves, and if they are masquerading in plain sight because they don't know that we know, then any tips on what they look like.
That last person that asked us to get information led us straight into a trap.
Well,
that's an excellent point.
It is. I don't know who. I don't know what's, but we don't. You're only if this is only optional. If you only see, you have the sigil, so I have no reason to distrust you, but you only have reason to distrust us. We are just trying to survive and find a solution to this curse. And unfortunately, I wish I could restore that trust that someone has taken away from you.
What do you know about the missing people in the city and the disappearances?
Yes. There is a very intricate plot. I think the name of the gang is I think it's the Shadow Coil Syndicate, or along those lines. And this city has been corrupted or has been led astray. The government that runs the city and the guards as well have been paid off by one of their members, but I don't think he's been in the city himself. And they have definitely, our members have witnessed the kidnappings from above. And it is definitely a cruel fate, but ever since the war ended, and there has been a lot of displaced people. This syndicate has definitely ran free for too much, and I do know that, from what I hear, that before, when the war ended, when all the pirates that used in trade vessels, a lot of them instigated a lot of fights to clear the seas out of the vessels, so they would have a more easier time crossing through the water. I don't know what they do with their victims or where they go with them, but there was more. I wish there was more I could do or say. But I would definitely say the safest way. Actually, can I ask, why are you in the sewers? What brings you down here?
Trying to sneak into the Thaddeus's bar. The front gate is too heavily guarded.
But now we're on a quest of vengeance to get back our gold from a ghost who happened to swindle us.
Oh, that too.
Oh, I'm sure Toril will pay you back if you need.
Your generosity knows no bounds, but this is a matter of personal honor.
The ghost. I honestly don't. I wish I knew more about the smuggler ghost. It is very unusual that a ghost has not passed on without any necromantic needs. I know that he did die in these sewers some years ago, but he just his soul just kind of lingered here. And I can guarantee you there's been no necromancers through here.
Well, there's been necromancers from what you said up top, so... Or the dead, at least, is smelling. So the powers that have leaked down here could be a possibility.
That is true, but I have not seen any necromancy firsthand since we've been down here.
But could this have to do with the issues with death right now? What do you think?
It is troubling, I will admit. I don't know what happened when the war ended, but I do know that with the god of death being slain, I'm sure the world itself is still healing from having a god on the mortal plane struddling about.
Who slew the god of death, by the way?
Who slew? You
Yeah.
don't know?
No.
It's the current empress and her party of the human empire.
Very convenient.
Yes. Caitlin Silverhelm. She and her party basically, from what I hear, they slayed the god in combat. Not many details on what happened with that, but when the war came to an abrupt end, when they were able to claim victory. So we are lucky to have a godslayer as the emperor of this land.
Seems like it's caused mostly problems.
More problem? I mean, it's better than having an undead dragon enslaving random adventurers who discover upon their plot, like we did.
It doesn't seem like it worked out that bad for you.
Trust me, I did not envision a future of me being covered in fur and reading books here until I find a lead on how to get rid of this curse.
No leads yet.
We reach out to the mages of Aether, and we're waiting back for word.
May we peruse your books?
Yes. I mean, they're all from most of them are from Higlin and or such places. But if you want to peruse them, by all means.
I would like to see if there's any helpful information in these
On?
books. I guess I'm looking for stuff around the curse and treasure and anything about like the syndicate. Casting a broad net here. Sorry, how
Okay,
specific do
okay.
you want me to get? Yeah.
Um.
Oh goddamn it! My little menu thing disappeared too. I just have to refresh.
As you can you give me an investigation check?
Yeah, 1 second here. I gotta reload. Sorry, the little bar disappeared.
No worries, no worries.
I have a pot soup that I need to just like stir and take off the heat real quick. I'll be right
Sure,
back.
sure.
That's that sewer stew, huh?
Sewer stew.
Yeah, I would also like to know what the seasoning is in sewer stew. Surely that must be a euphemism.
It's probably whatever. It's probably just whatever they steal from the city. Probably just herbs and some salt.
Fair enough.
It's not that bad.
Plural salts. You have any issues with the spiders to the south? You pay us to clear those out.
No. They tend to they tend to find enough prey to leave us alone.
Nat
there's our
20 investigation.
Okay. As you sort through the books, you find like you see that they're like they're on vague nets, but they're not really specific on the they're not really too specific on what the oh boy. Okay. As you sort through, you see Curse Chronicles, an in-depth study of malevolent enchantments, hexes and hauntings, a practical guide to curses and banishing. Malediction Mastery, a modern approach to cursing and binding. Curse artifacts, unveiling the dark enchantments. The Curse Codex, a lexicon of cursing and countermeasures. Taming the Vengeful Spirits, a guide of hauntings and cursed locations.
Whoa, that one's
Karmic
cursed locations.
Yes. So you want to take that one in particular?
I wanna pocket all of them so I can give them to our mage later when he returns.
I'm still okay. I'm still going
You're
through
still
them.
going? All right, keep going.
Karmic curses, understanding the law of retribution, silent malediction, psychic curses, and psychic shielding. The arts of voodoo, curse crafting, unbinding, and voodoo tradition. Astral curses and soul binding, unlocking the ethereal chains. There you go.
Ren, in your monkly studies, do you have any familiarity with this religious adjacent stuff?
Ren?
Oh, sorry. I do. I know a little about religion.
Do any of these titles seem particularly interesting to you?
I may have, let's see. Let me delve into my knowledge of this and see if one of them sparks anything.
The one about cursed locations sound interesting, and retribution.
Taming the Vengeful Spirits, a guide to haunting and cursed locations.
Not. Yeah. Nah.
Actually, I mean, astral curses and soul binding, unlocking ethereal chains.
That one sounds interesting.
That one does sound interesting. I would say that one would probably pique your interest, from what you know from your ways of monkly traditions.
Monkly ways. Okay, I opened the book up and flipped through the pages.
It is a very dense book. And you can tell that it is a lot of research and studies of the cosmic, of the stars, order of fate and chaos, and order, and kind of how the cosmic effect of the world and like the astrological effect of how things are, almost how there is a rudimentary design that seems to have all encapsulated in it, in a very rough sense.
Okay. I asked the rat leader if they've read this one yet.
Yes. Unfortunately, nothing that is specific to our curse. We hope the mages in AC can. There is a very big school there. The one of the wizards that. I'm guessing you don't know about the floating wizard thing, do you?
The floating wizard.
So above the capital of AC, there is a floating fortress where the ruler of the city, Radamant, lives, and he is a very powerful wizard. And we sent a letter to him, hoping that he does read mail. We're not sure if he will get the letter, but we sent it to the school in hopes that they would beg him aid, or at least someone would come to our aid.
You mind if we borrow those books and?
No,
let 'em
I'm
buy our-
already done with them. By all means.
Oh, fantastic. I shove the books into my inventory.
All 10?
I mean, I got a ton of strength. I think I can. What else am I carrying?
I mean, I know you can, but I just want to be sure that you're putting all 10 in.
Sure.
they're the books.
Yeah, I can carry 10 books. You know, when there's downtime at sea, all you have to do is read and fish. So I'm
Okay.
quite
I just
comfortable
want to
carrying
be 100% sure that your backpack
Yep.
is just full of books. I'm not saying it's like full, but I'm just saying you just have
Yeah.
all 10 books on.
No,
you.
I have a lot of carrying capacity. I got 20 strength here.
Okay. You pick up all 10 books, and I should just probably take the pile away just to make sure. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. I'm
Um.
gonna have someone that's smarter than me and smarter than Ren take a look at these things.
Okay. Well, if there's anything else I can do for you, just let me know, and I'll be here.
We wish you luck. If we end up in the city of the floating wizard, well, we'll try to get hold of him.
If you can, I don't know. It's what I only heard of it after. We only heard of it when the armies of the Human Empire marched through the Dwarven and AC, and they took note of that city. But yeah, let me know if you any help that we can get in the future. I'm sure we can come up with some reward for you.
All right, well, and we'll keep our eye out for odd-smelling elves.
Yeah, that's muchly appreciated. I'm sure some of them are still trying to cling to power in the absence of their cult.
And what was the other sign that would indicate them that you said?
Dragons and
They're
undeath.
usually very
Black
rich,
bats.
and they smell of either they usually smell of dragon and undeath. Usually not either or, but usually both.
So like brimstone or smells of dragon?
It's dragon. It's a very foreign smell. If you're not used to it, I'm sure the smell will come off like an unusual herb, if that makes any sense. But trust me, when we first got the smell of dragon, it's not something you forget, especially at the hands of the cruel. But if I may ask, if you were heading to, are you heading to AC? And
it's not on our immediate agenda, but we might. Who knows?
We might
Well-
be pressed to.
But worry not. I assure you, I know what a dragon smells like.
Thank you. But the city, if you must know where the city is, it's the capital city is Valmeves of AC. That's where the wizard lives. But again, I understand that if if your adventures take you otherwise, don't bring you back to us. We just any yeah. If you do find any elves amongst your travels, just let you know that anyone that smells a green dragon cannot be trusted. Even more so than this man who seems to have betrayed you. About earlier. I'm sure that any elf that smells of green dragon will betray you in a horrible, worse way.
I get up real close. Have you fucking seen me?
No, of course not. You're not a big giant dragon. You don't. Dragon can smell different of actual dragon.
Very well. I'm
What was
satisfied with that answer.
Name of the capital city in AC?
Balmeeves.
With an like Mary or Nancy?
I'll spell it out. How about that? How about that?
Thank you.
No problem. Or Balmeeves, maybe is properly. I went my entire life saying Grand. I didn't realize that Grand Prix was Grand Prix. So.
There it is.
Yep, there it is.
So where might we catch our rest before continuing on?
If you leave my office and to head to the right, you'll find some beds. Oh, I'm gonna get it out of the way. Sorry, I had people in the way. You kind of So this entire circle is kind of lined with beds that are like vacant. I'm not sure. Do I have enough beds for everyone? I think I do. Yeah, there should be enough beds. Let's see. There's 5 beds.
Yes.
Sheesh. Evander just gliding through. Got it. Perfect. Oh, perfect. I didn't even. That was So as you. Yeah, those are beds.
Where's their beds?
Yeah, they're like communal beds.
Yeah, but where's their beds? If we're taking their bed, where's their beds?
Well, we're long resting during the day. It's daytime right now.
That doesn't answer the question though.
They're gonna be awake during the day. They'll sleep tonight.
Yeah, they're nocturnal.
Yeah, they don't seem to be anyone sleeping. They kind of seem to be chilling. They're kind of low energy too. Like they're not like super like strutting about using energy. They're kind of just mellowing out. So they're probably up for a lot longer than. That being said, do you guys want to take a long rest?
I have no reason to.
Or we gotta.
I'm good. I got 20 hit points.
Well, I don't.
Well,
you guys go on without me.
Let's just do it so we're all.
Yeah, let's just
fresh.
do it. Yeah. I don't mind. I'll read a book while Ren takes his little nappy nap.
Oh no. Okay, let me do it. All right. So we're all agreeing to the long rest.
Yeah.
Whoop. New day. Okay. Hold on. I gotta do this. There. I think you're at full. Everyone's.
Yeah.
So about like 8 hours go by, and it's now I would say in the middle of night.
Perfect time to peruse the sewers.
Well, team, looks like there's several paths ahead of us. You know, we could go check in on Thaddeus as soon as possible, but it
Can
seems
we
like there's
ask
a
for
few.
one of the rats to take us to possibly Thaddeus, the bar at least, or all we know it's eastwards, the most east, but if they know
Yeah.
safe passage, we might be able to ask them.
I mean, yeah, time is still of the essence because the guards did have crude sketches of us, so the
Yeah.
swifter we act.
Right. And there's also those poor prisoners too that we have to think about. Whoa. Leap.
Okay. So you were just heading east.
Yeah, I think we head east for now.
Okay.
Oh, my bird disappeared.
Where is your bird?
Whoa, whoa, stop right there.
Where did my bird?
Oh, I found it. It's on top of you now. There you go. Okay.
Give him guidance.
So as you are kind of coming down, you see that there's like 4 guards kind of posted up underneath. You can kind of tell this is like an exit of the sewer kind of coming up, and there's like 4 guards just posted, and they're just like they're not really focused too much on you guys, but they're just kind of talking amongst themselves about like you just hear, dude, we got sewer duty. How do we fuck up this bad to get the sewer duty?
Thaddeus got new guards. Should we try to take him by surprise?
You want to give me a history check, by the way, Ren?
Oh, me.
Mm-hmm. Or actually, all of you can make history checks if you recall it, because no one seems to recall. This is a short history check, I should say. Okay, so if you rolled above 10, you can recall that these guards were actually part of Darian Stonebeard's group that left. That you know how like there was a but like 10 to 20 of them outside. Yeah. You can recognize that some of these were the same guards that arrested you guys.
I think we should find a better route.
Well, if we take him by surprise and just shove him in the water, I think the sewer beast will take care of him for us.
Heard it doesn't hang out over here. Maybe I misunderstood. But...
well, it's a 10-foot drop, right? Between here and the water, and how are they going to clamber back up?
Deep crevices in the cobbles. They look pretty dark.
How far is it from one side of the sewer to the other, like as far as leaping distance?
Well, I mean, this is accurate.
20.
Oop.
20.
Yeah, 20 feet. Damn. That'd be one heck of an athletics check.
Yeah.
I mean, 25. I don't think. Yeah, that's an athletic. 25 feet across.
I say we cross to the other side.
Yeah.
We don't really have a place to do. We have to go through the spiders to get to the other side.
Yeah.
Anyone want to kill some spiders?
Okay.
Yeah.
No. With that.
Kaylin kind of like. She's about to give like a word of protest, and as you guys are walking ahead, she's just like, "Okay, I guess."
Sorry, Kaylin. I want vengeance as much as you, but we are still out.
I want a guaranteed vengeance.
Yeah.
Not to some whippersnappers.
I think I can jump that. I got a nice running start right here.
The rat kind of gets out of the way. Hold on.
And I don't know what I'll do when I get to the other side.
I think we just go around 50 feet.
This is where the spiders are. Be careful. I've seen webs down here.
Oh, I see. Can we go this way?
No. You shouldn't be able to. Sorry, but it's like it was a drop. Like basically, you're going to the drop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I stealthily creep towards the spiders.
You open the door. As you open the door, you just definitely see a very webbed like tunnel.
I peek my head around the corner.
Let's see. Do you see them? Can you can go like 5 feet in. Oh no, you don't see them. Okay. You definitely see that there's like a lot of webs, and that definitely this is like one of the bigger tunnels. And it's kind of like you don't, because you're right now you're not stepping on any webs, but you definitely it feels like, I'm sure you guys. Oh yeah, it gets a lot. Like you can see the webbing gets thicker down, like this way. You definitely see the webbing get thicker for that way.
I walk the other way.
So can you make me an acrobatics check to make sure you get, because you're walking through web, right?
13.
All right, you're able to kind of like walk over and kind of like hurdle over, not hurt, like step over is the proper term, I guess. You kind of step over the webs and without kind of shaking them. So if you're all trying to make that, go ahead and make me a everyone here make me a acrobatics check. It's not I wouldn't say a hard acrobatics check, but
Dude, I'm on fire. We need to fucking go to combat before my hot streak runs out.
Why would you say that?
No.
Oh no.
So
Natty one.
I glare at Evander as he trips through the webs.
Evander trips through the webs, sending
Your buttery souls have doomed us all.
I've never been down here. What do you expect?
As you walk through, like let's say like this web right here, you kind of send like a ripple through the entire oh boy,
Web structure.
you send a ripple through, and all of a sudden you hear a kind of from the distance. So something is awoken, at least, or definitely you hear something kind of like you hear like a like this, like you hear like chittering almost, kind of approaching your direction slowly.
I grab Evander with my scaly arm and I pull him out and I tell him it's time to fucking go.
Yeah, you grab him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many spiders does it sound like?
It sounds. You can't really
listen
tell.
for the footsteps and divide by 8.
You can't really tell, but you can tell that it's very loud.
Not even with 20 perception passive.
There's
Or
no.
is that more investigation?
Yeah, it's more investigation because you can't actually perceive it. You want to give me a perception check? I'll.
Wait, you want perception or investigation?
Yeah, perception. From the sound effects that you heard. Yes.
A 10.
You can tell that there's multiple spiders.
Okay, we should go.
Yeah.
Up or down?
Let's go back.
I'm going
Go
up.
north. Yeah, north.
I see a crack in the wall. I see something. I punched the wall.
That is just an artifact. Oh no. Wait, what is that? Hold on. Oh, I didn't link these. Oh shit. There you go. Sorry. Yeah, that's my bad.
GM is cheating us.
Unfortunately, there's no hidden wall here, unfortunately.
Alright, we got our choke point. We ready to fight the spiders?
Yeah.
Are the spiders still coming?
From where you guys can tell, there definitely wasn't a spider chasing. There doesn't seem to be a spider like coming down the tunnel at all.
Alright, I very stealthily peek out around the corner to see where they're facing.
Alright, give me a stealth check, sir.
I already said it was very stealthily.
Yeah, and they're very perception-y.
How are they this perceptive?
Let's find out. No, not at all.
Your dice.
I know you. That is not intended. That's a.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry, I was rolling for Kalen.
Or
And I
your
probably
die,
swapped
not
it.
your dice. Sorry. I don't want to get flamed in the comments. Dice is plural. Kiriga.
Oh, that's all the comments are right now. Is them flaming you in chat. Actually.
Oh, sorry. Fair. Deserved.
So what would you like to do here?
What are they doing? What direction are they facing? How distracted
They're
are
kind
they?
of they're kind of looking kind of like inward at each other. So the one there's like one behind, like kind of out of sight behind the pillar that's definitely not looking directly at you, but there's like 4 of them.
All right, any ideas, guys? It's a good walk to them. They're ways out.
We have a pretty good track record of sneaking and tossing and stomping and pushing people into hazards.
How bright is it down here?
It is dark around unless you're at a torchlight.
Would it be
Alright, I
possible
put
to lead
that
them
away.
into the spiders? You think we can bait them with a bird or a damsel in distress? And
We could do a bird. That's not.
Damsel, go out there and
I-
be distressed. I'm gonna push him into the water.
I mean, isn't that your job, Ren?
No, I'm not a damsel in distress.
Oh,
She's got to attract them when they come around the
my
corner.
understanding
We
of
push them into the water.
human physiology and genders is very misguided.
Now, how do you feel about this plan?
I don't like this plan.
Okay,
Because there's a good chance it ends me in the sewer,
Don't worry, I got rope.
in the water. I don't
okay.
want to be the sewer.
Run over there. Marvin will be chasing you as if it's attacking.
Well,
Okay.
we'll tie a rope to you, and Kirigar will use his 20 strength to pull you up. No problem.
We just need them to get base away from us, and then they get the fucking pushies into the sewer.
You want me to run through them?
Team.
What am what? I don't know what am I doing? She's like, what?
What
Explain-
if I teleport behind them and thunder wave them into the sewers?
Wait, you can teleport?
I do have Misty Step.
Can you teleport where you can't see?
No, I would have to poke my head around the corner, but
Oh, whoops, wrong. I'm counting. I'm counting the spaces just for. See, there's a range. So you had to get that range like you're trying to. I think is that right?
I got an idea. What if I chuck a rock past him and I just run it behind this first guy and throw him into the water? Or Kirigar can chuck the rock if he wants to.
Yeah. How about I just chuck the damsel in distress? That'll create a sufficient distraction.
What? Okay, I don't understand. I'm still lost on what was I supposed to do to distract them? Just bring them over here?
just
or
walk
just get
around
them
the
to
corner.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be familiar to them. They might want to take you in and, make up some brownie points with Darian Stonebeard.
So you want me to just have them come closer? I just want to make sure.
Look,
I
Okay,
want
okay.
you to just be bait.
if you're if you pop out where Ren currently is, and they come
Okay.
around this corner, their backs will be facing.
No.
the
Okay.
sewer, and then we
Okay.
just
Okay.
barrel them.
I get what.
Our wanted posters are definitely alive only. Definitely not dead or alive. So just pop out there.
Okay. Let me do this just for the sake of. I'm gonna have us roll initiative just for turn order for in case we do a surprise round. Just so we have. Actually, let me do this. This will make the.
Oh, there's 5.
Well, it's Kaylin's got thrown in there.
Oh.
I'm clicking my roll initiative die. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Oh, it's Caitlin.
Kaylin, not Caitlin. All these English names sound the same.
Vulcan with the 18. That's a sick Vulcan thunder wave at the start there too.
Hold on. Let me give this the. I'm changing Marvin's to 3, so it's the same as. There we go. Okay. Kaylin's like, okay, I guess I'm doing this. What can I do to get them to come over here?
Just go out there and ask for help.
This Marvin's going to be attacking you, and you're going to ask for help.
Don't act like we're like 12 feet away, but act like somewhere down here. Don't put them immediately on edge. Full alert.
Okay. She kind of like jumps out, like you see herself like psyching herself. Okay, I can do this, and she like kind of jumps out, and she's like, "Hey, guards. Clearly lost in kind of like she kind of like just a little bit of stage fright, and the guards go, oh, and you're like, oh, citizen, what are you doing down here in the sewer? And they they're kind of like they're like approaching, like, are you? And one of the guards goes, I don't think. They kind of like look at each other, and they're like, and Kaylin's like, I need help. One of my friends fell down. I need some assistance. He's bleeding, and I think, or spiders, something, and then she kind of runs back.
Oh, okay. You didn't do that very good. Kind of disappointed.
The guards are like,
Made in distress.
Too late now.
and so the two guys kind of like, oh yeah, dude. They're like, oh dude, it's a maiden in distress. Let's go. And then like they kind of just like, oh,
You know what's happening now.
and then you know what's happening now.
Yep.
I pushed the front guy. I shoved the front guy.
Okay, so this is technically a surprise round right now. So Ren's
Okay.
going first. So Ren, you're doing an athletics check.
No advantage from my incredible subterfuge to surprise them.
They are surprised.
They are surprised. So go for it. I'll say go for it. You're definitely catching. Imagine you're trying to get you're trying to sneak in and like help this girl that obviously needs help, and then all of a sudden there's a bald guy and a dinosaur in front of you, and you're just like, man, this is not what I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting at all.
How the wells have turned.
I bet not. As I shove him into the.
Let me quickly do the thing real fast. Let's do acrobatics. Oh, he's in the water, and he takes. He falls like ass first in sludge. Alright, so that is at the end of your turn, sir.
Well, you got back up pretty fast.
Sorry, I did not mean to do that. Okay, there you
go. Is a shove an attack?
It is an attack.
Well then, yes, I flurry of blows. The other.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sick?
Hiya!
Okay. You're able to kind of catch him, and you kind of just like punch him right in the chin, and you definitely give him. There is some blood spraying out from his mouth.
All right. And now I'm done.
Okay. So it's
Flurry of blows, get 2 attacks. One more attack. Or flurry of blows.
No, I guess
I'll
fine.
let you.
I use my key point. So let's do it.
He misses.
Yes.
Now is it then your turn, sir?
Yes.
All right, so we're going. So this is a surprise round. We're skipping the guard, and we're going right to Vulcan.
Can I like? Is it like realistic for me to be able to like get right here and give him a shillelagh?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it because it's not a perfect map.
Alright.
Sheesh. Roll me that Moogie.
Whoa.
Jesus. You definitely bring the ham on top. You feel like you bring your shillelagh down, your quarterstaff, I should be honest. That's enchanted by shillelagh, and you kind of definitely feel that you hit him in the notch in the head, and there is blood coming from his head. Is that the rest of your turn, sir?
Can I still try and shove him as like a bonus action? Is that a thing?
No, that's an action, sir.
Oh, right, this action. Okay, that'll be my turn. Yeah.
All right, Kyrogar.
Fucking get up in this guy's face.
Mm-hmm.
And I had originally intended to shove the guy, but it seems like he's low enough HP. I want to fucking hit this guy.
Chop him in half.
Yeah. Hold on. I don't see the arrows when I double click this guy.
You should.
Double right click.
Double right. Oh, double right click. Okay, cool. All right.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I guess the hot dice are real today.
It continues, and as it's crashing down on him, I give out a feral roar. Rah!
So you swing you're able to swing your greatsword down, right? And you kind of catch him at the neck, and then you kind of carve right into his collarbone, and you're kind of going right through the armor as well, destroying the armor as you as he like spits blood as he falls down to the ground.
Didn't even take his head clean off. Disappointing.
Yeah.
And then that is dead. Is that then your turn, sir?
I say my signature catchphrase, and then yeah, I end my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on. It's Kaylin's turn, and she's just like, I guess I gotta squeeze past you guys. That's Jesus. Does
she have any rocks to throw?
She's gonna squeeze. Can she? I don't know. I think she can do that. Yeah, it's just 20 feet, or it's
She got a whole lot braver all of a sudden, straight to the front.
You're just killing people now. So I mean, what
do you expect? We're out for revenge. Not here for a nice story.
Okay, hold on. My mouth is. What is going on? Hold on. Whoa. It's going the. Hold on. It's going like opposite for me for some reason. I don't know what's going on. She's actually going to come squeeze through here, and she's going to make an attack roll, and she's going to pull out her. What does she have? A short bow. That hits. And then Demugi. Right. Okay. So she's able to shoot this the female guard in front, and she kind of gets her right, like, in the thigh, and it's just like it's not really a hard hitting hit, but she definitely stuck her with like an arrow, and she kind of goes back to kind of let you guys have space to do things. So let me go here. All right, and that is her turn, and then it is now Marvin and Evander. I don't know why Marvin's first, but hey, it is what I'll just do Evander that way.
I'm just gonna walk right here. I'm like, well, I guess this is what's going. I'm just gonna point my finger and say, this is what you deserve, and I'm gonna shoot him with a fireball. Or not firebolt. Oh, is he prone?
He is prone right now, but you're above him, so you have the high ground, right? So you should be able to.
I get disadvantage on this attack. He is prone.
Wouldn't the height advantage make him not prone? Because he's like flat.
No, prone just makes it so any range attack has disadvantage on it. I did miss.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay. That is the. Do you want Marvin to do anything?
Nope.
Okay, and then is now the first round of real combat. Ren, you're up.
I leap over this first guy over here, and I start punching.
Hold on. Just one second. Can you actually? I gotta fix things real fast. I did not mean to. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I was like, where did I had I had 4 guards. Okay.
That was actually the wrong attack, but whatever.
So we take it.
Sheesh. So the guard that was trying to get the arrow out of her thigh. Now it just got punched, like just like usually like dragon punch her right in the stomach, and you can definitely see that like she knocked the wind out of her quite a bit. And I'm guessing that's not the end of it. There's still more coming.
That's not the end of it. We're gonna go for just a single bonus attack.
Oof.
Now it's the end.
Okay. All right, and then it is now like this guard's turn. She's gonna go over here, and she's going to make an attack. Actually, on you. You gotta do that, and then she's going to go. Actually, she's gonna throw a net on you.
Oh.
That
All right.
Sucks.
Getting restrained in a zoo or someone's fantasy, not mine personally.
I guess a 6 does not hit you, so that is her turn. That's her attack. Vulcan, you're up.
Step over this guy.
Kill the weak one.
Well, realistically speaking, I think this chick is kind of in the way of getting the weak one.
Let's get a range deck.
I do have an ice knife. I just don't know if I want to use the spell slot right now. I'm kind of zugging right now. I'm just gonna try and basically. I'm gonna try and distract this one and just by zugging it.
Zug, I love it.
Kind of just like taunt by dealing damage, you know.
Oof, indeed. Is that then your turn, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Kirogar, our favorite dinosaur, or dragonkin, as I like to say.
Yeah, no, either's fine as long as you don't, call me some tiny little fucking gecko. Anyway, so.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Could not name the king.
Can I make?
You could. You could.
Okay, cool.
A diagonal attack, right? Yeah.
Yep. Diagonal attack. Double click.
It's just like Tetris.
Give her one of these.
Oh.
What the? Okay. All right. You guys are rolling real hard. Like, even if this was point buy, you guys would still be rolling hot. So, bless. Let's see it. Let's see that Demugi.
Oh, it's a critical, right?
It is. The damage you can turn to critical because you rolled. Sheesh! Holy shit. Okay, so I was not expecting that. You bring so
it
this
wasn't
time,
either.
So you're able to catch. Okay, like the other one, you catch her at her neck, and you kind of, instead of bringing the sword down straight, you kind of crook your sword, and you slice off her her right arm and head, and kind of fillet the entire body, and the kind of blood goes squirting out as her you see the pulsing heart still. You basically open her chest cavity, and her heart just is spraying blood out, and it's just kind of it's like a little speck of pounce, and you guys are and everyone in that race is kind of covered in blood now because that is a lot of and as you can see her the light in her eyes kind of fade as her body falls over.
I live for that shit.
That was
and
that
you
was
died
so
for
unnecessary.
Unnecessary. Our friend here's about to get fucking tied up and thrown in shit. Totally necessary.
Is that then your turn, sir?
Yeah, I live for that shit, and I had my turn.
All right, Kaylin's up. Jeez. Okay, she's going to go over here and make an attack on this guy in the ground. And even though it's a disadvantage, she's going to shoot the bow. At disadvantage. Let's see. Does that hit? No, it does not hit. Yeah, that's how you see. Okay. She misses, and she kind of goes back to kind of give you guys room to move. And then that is her turn. This guard gets up, and he just kind of realizes what's going on. and he's like, I gotta call for help. I keep calling that wrong one. And he's like,
That's difficult terrain for sure.
oh yeah, I told you it's knee-high water.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I don't even know which way. Yeah, okay. So he's going to make an acrobatics check to get up this slope. Okay, he's able to get up. So he uses all. Okay, can you not? Okay. And then he's going to use an entire turn to dash down here. Okay. And then that is his turn. He's leaving his comrades behind. And then now it's this other guard's turn, and she's looking at Ren. And she's going to make. She kind of sees a guy running, and she's like, "Fucking coward." And she pulls out her sword, and she's going to make an attack roll on Ren. That does hit. I think 17 hits, right?
My armor's 17, so.
Oh, why am I rolling again? I need to roll damage. Yikes. She hits you for a whopping 5 Damugi. And for some reason... Yeah.
It's horrible.
And that is her turn. Marvin and Vander is up.
Well, we can have them run. I'm gonna move forward. I want to aim at him. Actually, yeah. Let me think. What I can do. Oh yeah, I'll just shoot him. I point my staff at him, and then I'm going to cast another Firebolt. Nice. Actually, wait. I'm just going to cast Catapult on him. I grab a random rock, and I cast a spell onto it, and I'm going to fire it towards him. Catapult.
What?
I didn't even... Wait.
Okay.
Hit, right? Oh, he must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Makes me a dex saving throw.
Do you know the DC?
14.
Hold on. Looking for it here to Dex. Does a 15 pass? 16? Sorry?
It does pass. 16 does pass.
Unfortunate.
Does half.
Okay.
Take 10 halves, so 5 damage. As a piece of rock flies at him.
Okay. I'm sorry. Moving him around. Okay. And he takes the damage, and he gets hit in the back of the head, and he's like, ah!
And Marvin's going to give chase.
Okay.
Can't move.
Let me do this. Let me just hold on. Alright, can you just tell me where you want to go, and I'll move him for you?
As close as possible.
How much movement does he have?
Without being within 5 feet.
Does he have like 40 movement, or how much does he have?
He is a raven.
10 feet movement. No, fly 50. Sorry.
There you go. So as close as possible.
Like that?
What do you mean like that? I see nothing move.
Oh, he moves. Okay, he can move. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Come on.
Just
You move
put
like
a
right
on
there. He's got it. Done.
Okay.
Okay, and is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that is the end of my turn.
Ren, you're up.
Marvin, chase.
So I guess I'll keep punching.
Yeah.
Sorting. I was considering just dashing after this other guy, but it seems a little risky.
All right.
Six damage.
Mm-hmm.
With no description.
No, it's drinking water. So you punch her, and she kind of is definitely weakening.
That was a sword.
That was a sword?
What sword?
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're able to kind of pierce her armor, and you're able to you're able to kind of angle it just right. So you're able to kind of stab her right in the stomach. She definitely, you can tell that there's some blood flowing from her mouth, but you can't really tell how much damage you did to her. But she's not looking too strong anymore.
Alright, the bonus attack.
Okay, we love those. Oh, she's on her. You can tell that she's on her last limb. She's like wobbly as you clock her right in the head. Her like face is a bit swollen. Like starts like immediately swelling from that punch. She kind of looks at you and she's like, she knows she can't win this fight, and she's just like that look of like helplessness is like, as she's like looking at like a deer in deer in lantern light. Is that then your turn?
I'm gonna shimmy around her.
Okay.
Without disengaging.
Okay. Is that now?
Okay.
Is that then?
Now
Okay.
it's in.
Vulcan.
I'm just gonna try and finish her off here.
All right.
I'm not trying to fuck around.
I love the druids with the highest kill counts. I love it.
Ooh.
Sheesh. The way of dice. The tips. This. I think Kyogar is stealing your luck.
Yep.
He did some unholy luck magic, and now. Is that then?
I'm gonna move basically past her as
Okay.
well, without like,
Without-
without
okay.
a reaction.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Is that then your turn? Well, we all know what's about to happen here, so it is now Kyogar's turn. She looks up at this dragonkin who walked up to her, wielding a great sword,
Covered in gore.
covered in gore. You can see her kind of muttering a quick prayer to herself as this is like, she kind of like falls to her knees and she's just like looking up at you.
I look at her and I say, "No one will remember you." I fucking swing. Come on, baby.
As you swing this time, you actually are able to get a clean head chop this time, and her head kind of
at
goes
last.
flying. All right, is that the end of your turn, sir?
I smell the iron in the air, and I end my turn.
All right, it's Kaylin's turn. Let's see. Just gonna go here. 15. All right, she's gonna make an attack on this guy. Ooh, someone die? I should have allowed thunk, and I was just like, oh, someone's clearly dead.
Oh, that's not good.
She shoots an arrow at this guy, and it doesn't seem to land. Maybe it kind of like slides off the grease of his armor or the sewage on his armor. It just kind of like slips and does not find a catch. And that is her turn. This guard is going to use all he has. He's going to dash 60 feet.
Jeez.
Marvin's gonna give chase again, right? 50 feet. 50 feet.
Well, he has he has an action too, so yeah, you can go 100 technically.
Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, actually, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need to actually. I'll put him flying. Okay, my controls are super jank right now. I don't know what's going on. I'll put him like that. Okay, and then Evander, you are up. I should zoom out just a little bit like that. Mr. Evander?
Oh, okay. He's giving chase. I will chase him. Can't go through all these people. What is it going through allies?
It's squeezing, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't deduct any space for this, to be honest.
Okay, then I am going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself as an action, and I'm going to start giving chase. With bonus section, I can dash now for 10 minutes.
Okay.
5, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 8. And I'm going to yell at him. Your time has come. That's it.
Okay. Ren, you're up.
A dash 80 feet, 80 yards, 80 whatever. So cut him off. But I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Vulcan, you're up.
Where do you see your move? Oh, there it is. Move
Attributes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. How do you do the movement thing again?
So you click your character, and it's instead of using the little square thing, there's a ruler down. So the top you go,
okay.
yeah, and then you hit spacebar when you want to get to where you want to go. Is it working out for you or not? Is it not?
Alright, well, I'll just count it.
You have token control selected and then the ruler, right? Or no?
I thought I did. I mean, yeah, measure distance.
And then you hit spacebar with it drawn out. I mean, that's 30 feet, so it is what it is.
I'm just gonna
You gotta-
use my movement to take on. I'll just pass.
You can use an action to dash if you want.
Yep, dash and cut him off with me. Block him off.
All right, I'll do that.
That's another 30.
I'm gonna
I'm
get
in.
like right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna literally block him at the bridge, but okay.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't understand, but yeah, that worked.
Just hold on. That's fine. That's enough. Okay. So then, because that will be in your turn. Kyogar, what's up with you? What are we doing here?
So
it's
when
just
you
out of your
dash,
range.
it's
It's double. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. I will go 30 feet. Trying to think of what I should do. What can I actually? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if it's better to go max and then shoot my ranged weapon, or if I want to assist in body blocking here. Here, can't do that. Yeah, all right, I'll just dash and get in position with the rest of the boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Save some for me.
Say some for me. However, let's see. I think Kalen is going to also run 60 feet. Oh yeah, it runs into a wall. Hold on. Let's do this. And then it is guard's turn. The guard, it's like, well, he's gonna run through and take 4 opportunity of attacks, I guess. So everyone make an attack that's here in melee. Remember, it's just 1 attack. It's not anything.
Is there? Okay.
He's running through you guys, so he's pushing through. He is not being. No one wants to see that. Okay.
Looks like we all hit.
Mm-hmm. However, he has just enough health to kind of get through.
Oh, wait, I haven't rolled damage yet.
I thought you did. I
No,
thought you
not
did.
yet. Yeah.
I hit roll.
Oh, come on!
Also, my attack did nothing.
Did you roll?
I did not. Unlucky.
Unlucky. So, it looks like Ren and Kyogar both got an attack in. Would you attack with your fist or your sword, sir?
My sword.
So, something interesting happens here. So, from the momentum of him running and you swinging your swords against him, you're able to kind of slice his entire lower chest, stomach area, and you're able to you send like him flying in 3 pieces as he kind of just falls forward. So he's like just legs, a torso, like a stomach, and like an upper body with arms, and like there's like a middle torso piece kind of laying there.
We got the third blow for recording purposes.
I'm sorry?
Probably whoever got the second attack off probably got the KB.
Well, at the same time.
Oh, it's the same time. All right.
He ran through all of you at once.
Okay.
He was like, I got this.
Got it.
And so he ran, yeah. So this is why it wasn't like this is like
Fair. I'm just asking.
Yeah. And so with that, combat comes to an end.
And as I see his multiple sections fall to the ground, I say, "Rest in pieces, mother, whatever insult is appropriate for this."
Okay. And the guards are now slain.
Sick.
I'm gonna go
Wait a
and
minute.
inspect the bodies of the slain over here to see if there's anything interesting that might be like not necessarily loot, but like insignias or religious items or just anything of note, notes like orders.
They don't seem to have any notes on them. They just kind of have their equipment that is mostly destroyed from you guys cleaving through them and goring them. You guys kind of gather what you guys can from their belongings. With one guy being covered in sewage, right? And then don't forget your bird, sir.
Well, they got what they deserved. Now for the next guys.
Can we see the bottom of this big sewage pit?
No, it is very dark and murky.
I kick a rock into it.
I wouldn't do that for you. They told us that.
As you kick a rock into it,
God.
there seems to be some bubbling that kind of emits and then kind of stops.
Oh man.
Stairs over here, guys.
Oop, right.
Is there no treasure over here? Wait, hold on. This area's not lighting up. Whoa, what is this?
Is the
Stairs and a ladder? Huh. Curious.
I think we found
stairs
the
go
rescue
deeper?
tankard.
Wait, did the stairs go down?
They go up. It's a
They go-
stair. It's a
But
ladder
then
up.
why is there a ladder and a stair?
It's a ladder. It's a stair. It's a high. So this is a higher raised platform, right? This is higher than the
Okay.
lower. So we're going higher. We're going like 5 feet higher, and then here's a ladder upwards. And that's that should be the light. Well, yeah, we're 5 feet higher than the other area over here.
Oh, I see. Got it. Oh, yeah, we can't.
It's not a very high stairway.
I see. I understand what you're saying now. Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
I take the ladder.
There is a wooden covering kind of blocking it.
I put my ear up to the wooden hatch.
With your perception of 20. Oh, maybe a perception check actually.
Okay, I forgot to do guidance.
I did it on you.
I forgot to click the button for it.
Oh, it's automated for them, so it just does it. Look at that. Okay, so you have 14. You definitely hear the cackling of fire, and you hear like you hear some like glass. Every once in a while, you hear like kind of shuffling and some glass clinking.
Sounds like a bar, boys. I think we're home.
And can we take a 2-second break so I can get some more water because I am parched real fast, and then I will.
Snack.
Yeah, we'll be back in like 10:04. That gives me enough time to use the restroom too. 1 sec.
Is no one else tempted to just like throw one of the bandits in the water to see what was in it?
Sorry about that. Let me prep the next scene, and we'll be good to go. As everyone should be back by now, as I am quickly filling my water bottle. Let's see, where we're. I guess they didn't hear me when I said 10:04. Give them a second, and then we'll be back. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Let's reload the next scene at least. I'm gonna. I guess I can. So, Ren, you said you opened the door. You just opened it, or no?
No, I think I started climbing up the ladder and I just listened to it. So.
Okay. Let me.
I was gonna climb, straight up it, but the door got in my way. I don't think I've opened it yet.
Excellent. No, I just want to make sure I'm open and populate the next scene. Let's see. There's Gyrogar. He's back. I see him in the darkness of the purple. And then Vulcan should be back soon. I'm not sure if Evander can hear me.
I'm here. I'm good. It's alright.
We're all back. We're missing one more, and then we'll just start. Sorry about the wait, boys.
Man, am I just like the only person who had the temptation to want to like throw one of the dead bandits in the big pool of water to see what was in the middle of it? Or is that just out of
Not too late.
character?
It's not too late.
We go back and do that.
All right. Well, things to just go back and do.
Wait for Evander to get back before we start
I think for
throwing
your
things and
character,
things.
you're trying to investigate life and death. I think for me, Now that I have the bloodlust in me, I would, dude, I'm fucking up for it.
Also, just like I'm interested just in wildlife in general, so I'm interested to see what the hell is as a druid, just like what the hell could possibly survive down here,
Waiting on Evander, and then we can. I guess we're still in the sewers. I'll put the sewer music back on. Evander is dying.
We lost him.
We lost him to something. I mean, this was bound to happen.
See movement.
Yay. Okay. All right. Okay, we're back. So we're resuming. Vulcan, what were you trying to do? As you
I was wanting to propose to the group. I wanted to see what's in the middle of it, because I was gonna throw one of the dead bandits in the middle to see if it would draw out whatever's in there.
This seems like a wise course of action. You do that. I'm gonna hide behind this pillar though.
I say no. We're here to find someone. We're not here to throw a body in a sewer.
I side
But-
with Vulcan. I have the taste for blood in me.
It's a good taste of blood. I kick you up. Kidding.
Alright,
That's it.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna grab it. And
You
do
guys
it.
do you. I will be standing.
okay? So you're
right
grabbing
here.
this one. Okay.
Yeah. Gonna yeet her into the pool as far as I can.
Okay. Make me an athletics check.
At least we're not wasting materials.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. Let's get on the other side. In case we have to run, we can just fucking run. Let's get on the other
Yeah,
side.
Actually, that's a good call. Good call. Before I actually yeet her,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drag her along this edge.
Okay.
My camera,
right here.
My camera's all fucked.
I know. It's fine.
Yeah, perfect. Athletics.
I listen intently to the pool as he chucks the body in.
Okay, so as you chuck the thing in, you see a little the body kind of sinks in there as as you see a tentacle, like a weird fleshy cream colored tentacle kind of pop out of the water, and it has an eyeball, and it has some cat or it looks like a barbed tentacle that has almost like a leaf shape to the tip of it. And it's kind of looking right at you guys. As the body kind of sinks in the middle,
I say hello.
and all of a sudden, as the as the water starts bubbling, as you hear out of the water, and
Sounds
this
just like
giant
spiders.
this
fuck.
massive creature kind of erupts in the water with this female guard in its maws as the thing kind of looks in your general direction.
I withdraw.
I think it's time to run away.
Can I make a perception check to see how tough it might be?
Yeah, you can make me an investigation check on that actually,
Investigation.
or survival would also work. Whatever's higher.
Survival. Oh, survival's highest for me. Am I at disadvantage though? Because
No, you're not disadvantaged. And the guard is no longer here. Let me do that.
wait, why did I have? Wait, hold on.
No
Where
idea.
did all these come from?
No idea.
If
What
you
was-
shift click, I think you would roll with advantage or something. If I remember correctly. I
damn.
don't know if you did. You might have.
Maybe I rolled with advantage. Either way, it's a pretty high roll.
So, you can definitely tell this thing could probably bite you guys in, as you see it, kind of grab the guard, it kind of crushes the entire body of the guard, and it looks like almost like a giant grape getting crushed between the armor, as it kind of the gore kind of pops out.
Yeah.
I think it's time to leave, Kyogo.
I come to my senses having seen that bloody display, and I concur with.
Okay. As you guys move towards the ladder, who's gonna climb first?
Climb up. And I in a desperate attempt to escape that thing that may jump out of the water, I just slam the thing open.
You notice that as you slam it open, you notice it's locked, or at least something holding it, preventing it from being open from the other side.
Whose idea was this again?
I attempt to punch straight through the wooden thing.
Yeah, you want to make me an attack roll.
Tragically, I have no target.
Or maybe an athletics check, or if that's higher, if that works.
It's not bad.
Or just make me a d20. Give me a d20 and give me your attack modifier, I guess, onto it, I guess. Oh, that works. Oh, roll me damage.
No.
You definitely hit. 8. Oh, that's actually just enough. As you as you punch this thing, you hear a snap as whatever the latch or something that was blocking it before is like flung off as you guys start climbing the ladder. You hear like treading in the water. Like you hear something kind of like you hear the movement of water moving and treading. So let's see, Ren's going up the ladder, then Kiergar, I guess, then Kalen.
No, I'll let Kalen go first.
Okay, so Ren,
I'll bring
Kalen.
him here.
Okay, so let's just say that you guys make it up the ladder in due time. So as you guys make it up the ladder, we're gonna change the scene. There we go.
Oh, look where we are.
And you guys find yourselves inside the tavern, the tavern that we all know, the Rusty Tankard, in the kitchen at least. Oh, so for the sake of show, the kitchen is bare. Imagine there's no supplies in here and everything's empty. Like I didn't have a good way to kind of empty the shelves and stuff. Just imagine there's nothing on the table.
Thaddeus, do you know what is directly under your tavern?
Oh yeah. Thaddeus, like that. Thaddeus, okay, so hold on. There's a lot going. There's a lot to kind of. Hold on. There's a lot going on here. So let me.
We surprised Thaddeus with the conversation.
So Thaddeus is actually sitting on the ground, just kind of drinking some like alcohol, and like he's kind of pouring himself a glass. You notice that for a night that the tavern is kind of dead, and there's like no supplies in the kitchen, and he's surprised to see you guys like kind of jump up from the like the sewer, right? And he goes, "Oh, you guys are alive. I'm so glad you guys."
If I get your finest wine, just give me your finest wine. I have to deal with some shit down there. With some stupid shit.
Real geniuses down there.
I see. Did you guys bump into old Lammy?
Lammy?
Yeah, the creature, whatever creature that is. I've been feeding it for years. I've been throwing my garbage into the sewer.
Yeah, that's what we threw down there too, garbage.
Yep. Yeah, definitely doesn't have a taste for human flesh. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing and maybe don't go down there.
Well, I do have some bad news.
Why is everything so bare? You fucking broke, dude? Your gambling problem kick in again? Thaddeus.
He chuckles. No. I'm being forced to sell the Rusty Tankard.
Well,
Or
that's unfortunate.
By who?
I don't know, actually. That's the weird thing. I was kind of pressured into doing it. But here's the best part. Boys, I don't think you know, but this place is falling apart. We got bug problems. The floor, the ceiling's kind of caving in, and they gave me a price way above what this heap of this entire inn is worth. Just a little bit of shoe grease and some foot oil, and we're able to make things look kind of presentable, right?
You sound drunk again, Thaddeus. What?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So, I got a bag of plat for this place, and I am going to leave the city.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I just know that at who that guy was that was dealing with you guys, he hasn't been back. It's been 2 days, and he hasn't been back as he mentioned. And the guards in the city are in an uproar. You are all wanted, apparently. I don't know if you noticed that. I guess that's why you guys came into the sewer. I don't know what you guys did out there or what happened, but I mean,
Oh, you know us. We didn't do anything.
nah, yeah, of course. I trust you.
Yeah, we're not
But
covered in gore.
you are covered in gore, in
No.
blood.
No, really? Oh, man.
They are. I'm not.
Yeah, we might have done something now. I mean,
Yeah.
but originally, we didn't do anything.
Do you want to explain what happened? What?
Well, we're victims here, Thaddeus. All right. Stop with all the questions. We're victims here.
Including me?
What do you?
Well, I think you're a winner. You have a bag of plat. I don't think
Yeah.
you are a victim here.
Yeah, you mentioned you have a bag of platinum in front of one of the stickiest fingered monks I've ever met. So good luck with that, Thaddeus. Real fucking smart of you, man.
Nah, he knows that this would probably cover his tab.
All right.
Damn, you drink that much? Damn, you have that big of a tab? Damn, you let him have that big of a tab?
That's why Thaddeus is the best barkeep in town.
Well,
No doubt.
Well, not anymore.
I'm getting. I
Give
just
us
need
all
to
the
get out of the
gossip.
city.
What's been going on in the city?
Well, Darian, Mr. Captain Stonebeard, is out and about trying to purge the crime in the city. He's trying to turn this into a new haven of justice and reform.
Oh, that's why you're getting bought out. I get it.
Yeah, and then as you know, not all the characters here are of moral contrast to the city's standards, right? The thing is, if they knew the actual price of this building, they would have probably now given me half as much. But they were not being
Maybe they just want easy access to your pet downstairs.
Oh, I don't think they even know about that, to be honest.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Lammy's not gonna get fed if I'm leaving, so I'm sure he'll find some other people to eat.
There's a lot of sewers down there. He'll find some.
Yeah.
So, has our original patron been by recently?
No, it's been
Hasn't
2
been gone.
days and he has not been here.
Didn't
I
say
don't know.
anything.
No, I have not seen anything.
How did you come by him? Because we are of the opinion that he basically set us up for a trap. I don't know if you're aware of that.
No, I don't know what happened. I don't know. So, but to answer your question, he made a reservation. One of his assistants or someone sent me a letter saying, "Hey, they need to reserve the back room, and have the entire tavern closed." And they were going to pay the generous fee, which they actually never did pay, by the way.
You bastard.
I know, right? I could even have more plat, but they those rat bastards, just not giving me, just keeping the man down, keeping the tavern folk like us down, not giving us the full pay that we deserve. It's a crime, I tell you.
Speaking of tavern, I'm hungry. What we got, Thaddeus?
I got nothing left right now. The restaurant is just furniture right now, and I'm about to. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna where I'm gonna move.
Well,
I was told
Keep
that there is a city full of tieflings in AC, and you know how I feel about those tieflings. As he rubs his hands together.
No, please elaborate.
just you know, they're basically humans with horns. It's the best thing a human can get.
We don't have time to discuss all your depraved fetishes, Thaddeus. Just stay on task here, man.
You asked me.
All right. We regret it. Let's forgive us, please.
So, I don't know. I could try opening a place in the human capital in Favik, or I could try an Azith, but I don't know what's going on with you guys. So you guys got in trouble or something? You guys got trapped or what?
We've been involved in a conspiracy, and the captain, whatever, has framed us or something.
Yeah, Stonebeard's out to get us. This
We're part of a
lady.
scandal.
So how would you get to AC?
So there's been a lot more merchant vessels going that way. Not a lot stopping at this town, but I would just ask around and just blindly see who was willing to take me. But it looks like you all need a ride.
Not
We
really.
need a discreet ride.
Well, it definitely gets you out of the city, because whoever's putting those wanted posters, they definitely douse the entire city. Almost every corner is covered with them. It's like wallpaper almost.
That isn't good.
And you know what that means? The local cities too, Higlin and the other cities nearby, are also covered with them. You're gonna start getting them too.
Well, that is indeed
I mean,
not good, but
you could lay low for a little bit until you figure out what's going to happen and clear your name.
Yeah, they'll get bored of the wanted posters sooner or later.
Oh, I'm sure whatever Stonebeard's up to, that your wanted posters won't be the main focus for long. All the guards are out and about for now.
do you have any clothes here by chance to give create a disguise or something?
I got some cloaks that you can kind of hide your head in. Not new clothes though.
Well, you said you had furniture, right? I assume we could rip some of those up if you're not going to take them.
Yeah, like they could function as cloaks. You just hide your head, kind of like a.
We just need a makeshift disguise as long as we can get somewhat through the city.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not leaving until that guy hits the rock at least. So,
Yeah, we have few friends and many enemies in the city. That is,
Do you know a man by the name of Daniel Uisid?
what? Who?
It's in my background. You wrote it.
I don't know. Is that the cleric?
That's who the cleric wanted the thing delivered to.
I thought that was his name. Hold on. let me double check your backstory. No, I don't know a Daniel, but don't you work for that church with that weird nun?
Yes, of course.
The real chirpy one?
Could be.
She never comes in here, but I do remember you talking about her sometimes.
Hmm. Yeah, you'll have to jog my memory. Is that particular church in town?
Yeah. Let me just activate this for a little quick second. We're coming over here. You guys see this, or is it not working?
97%.
Oh, it's not.
It's still loading.
Let's do
No vision.
no vision. Let's try that. Nope. Let's try.
All black.
Okay, this
Welcome
doesn't
back,
happen in
Arthur.
this doesn't typically happen in public.
Okay, what?
There we go.
All right.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
So the
Oh
city
yes,
of
the Temple of Marin. Yeah, of course.
So there is I mean, we are kind of near the coast. We are near the harbor. If you guys could go check in with your the Temple of Marin to see if I don't know if she's your employer, your girlfriend, or whatever, but you know, she might have some leads for you, maybe. But you kind of have to sneak through the city to get there.
Well, where are those cloaks?
They're like they're outside in the other room.
Cool. Put them on my tab.
So I think you guys can access this anytime you guys want, right? I'm gonna go back here. So is it at the very at the top left?
Oh
Is it-
yeah. Top left map is Squirtle.
yeah. So you guys can reference that anytime you guys want to.
Yeah.
And so he's like, all right, the cloaks, they're hooded cloaks, so you guys can use that to kind of disguise yourselves from the public view. I don't think anyone's gonna expect criminals to be walking through the city so blatantly.
Yeah. It's hide in plain sight and all that.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, guys? You want to go to church?
Wherever we can
probably.
find information for now.
I think I'm gonna need a shower before I do anything.
Kaylin kind of interjects, is like, so I'm gonna go check the docks while you guys go to the church, I guess.
Well, you're wanted too, so be real careful.
I'm pretty sure they think I'm dead from being thrown in a river.
Fantastic point.
By the way, that river actually not very fun. It's not really fun to get thrown into a river, by the way. Especially that far.
I'm gonna keep doing it to people then.
So, if I'm looking at this map correctly, then, in order to get to the harbor, you basically have to pass through or near the garrison, where I imagine the majority of like the troops and the guards in the city are. Is that correct?
Well, that's kind of where they check in, right? They don't just sit there. Like
Yeah.
that's like their that's like where they go drop people off and like criminals, but it's not like it isn't just like 30 guys just chilling there. It's like they're kind of all throughout the city, and you can tell that they're definitely kind of, from what you can gather, that a lot of people like are outside the walls kind of looking for people coming in.
Mhm.
So the city itself might be kind of lightly manned for now. Like, there's like a lot of guards. I don't think you guys, from a reference point, I don't think you guys have seen that many guards out and about in one place. So they're definitely looking for people on the outside.
Well, once they realize that several of their kin are missing, they'll turn their eyes elsewhere.
And their prisoners escaped. And
Damn, we should have hid the bodies by throwing them all to. What was
oh,
that
yeah, we should have.
Kraken thing? You were talking the monster downstairs. What's his name
Oh,
again?
Lammy?
Lammy.
I have no
Yeah,
idea
you
what it
wanna-
is. I just fed it. It was small and I fed it a bunch of
Oh.
stuff.
There's a useful disposer
Is
down
Lemmy
there if we
friendly?
need to get rid of anything. So that's a good news. But
Yeah, he's great. I always kind of throw things in there and kind of run away.
Could Lammy be directed to hurt other individuals?
I don't know, to be honest.
All right. Okay.
I don't have any loyalty. I don't pet the thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's smart of you. Okay. Just checking. But no, I appreciate all the questions about the garrison too, because we gotta figure out a plan of attack. But
Okay.
Anyway.
Kaylin kind of grabs a cloak from the outside and he's like, "Anything else before I dip out?" And where do you guys want? You guys want to meet back here, or do you guys want to meet at the church? What do you guys want to do?
I think Thaddeus is getting out of here, so
yeah,
maybe the church.
meet us at the church. I go up to Kaylin and I say, "Hey, we put you through a lot today. You did great. Your acting could use a lot of work, but you have courage and heart. So
Thank you. Not. Yeah, acting's not my strong suit, as you can tell.
Yeah.
And she kind of throws on the cloak and she like heads out. Okay. Now it's just you guys.
All right.
Well, it's good knowing you, Thaddeus. If maybe we'll stop by on our way out of town, but
Oh, you guys aren't getting rid of me that easy. We'll figure it out.
all right.
Hey, Thaddeus, if you could just go to the sewer and there's some people that met an unfortunate end, and you just throw them to Lammy. That would be great.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
didn't
cleaning
kill-
up your mess. That's
You don't need a.
You
Come
can
on,
have
man.
everything that's on them left. I bet they have some gold on them.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing. I'm not gonna
Thaddeus,
just
come on, man.
clean up your mess. No, I'm leaving this place. I could burn this place down for all I
Thaddeus,
care.
if you don't clean up the mess downstairs, those guards are gonna come for you. You're gonna be suspect number one.
All right, I guess I'm getting out of the country then. I don't even care. What are they gonna do? They can't arrest me in AC for a crime over here.
It seems like these people got a pretty far reach, but all right. Well,
Well, maybe we'll see each other in the docks. Maybe not. We'll. Who knows where our future will hold.
Yes.
Are you
Thanks,
going
Thaddeus.
there like right now, Thaddeus?
I'm sorry.
Is that where you're going off to?
No,
right
I'm
now,
enjoying this
Thaddeus?
drink. It's nighttime. I'm enjoying this drink right now. I'm good.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Thaddeus. Appreciate all the lunches and drinks and all the boastful ribbing over the years.
No problem. And no matter how much rat poison I put in your drinks, couldn't kill you, unfortunately.
Just keep passing those constitution checks.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I am very susceptible to bleeding damage. Okay.
He chuckles. We'll meet again in the future, friend.
Thank you, Thaddeus. I give him a little smooch, just to troll him one last time.
Ooh.
Well,
All
we're
right. So you guys are going through the church. Hold on.
While we're here, I'm gonna try to grab whatever we can for a disguise.
You grab a
Break
hooded
down any furniture, grab anything I can for.
I don the bear rug.
Please no.
He dons the bear rug.
Please no.
That might be more conspicuous.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around and destroy whatever I can to make whatever disguise I need to.
All right. Let's configure this. Let's preload this. Do. Where did it go? Where does it go? So you guys are gonna head towards the church?
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can paste you guys here without breaking things. It is. I am breaking things as we speak.
Break everything. Eat.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're gonna activate this scene. I think I preloaded it, so we should be able to come over here. Okay, so you're in a well-lit. You find yourself going through a well-lit market as you leave the. This is not the right person. Okay. And you kind of find yourself at a market. I didn't want to generate a bunch of commoners who I was just gonna throw away. So that was gonna take me like hours and hours more time, and the sewer took a lot of time. So
Yeah.
just
Some of these people look familiar, is what you're saying.
a lot of the commoners have the same icon, but all the shopkeepers are different at least. So give me that at least.
Yeah, thank you.
And so this is like and so as you guys are walking through, before you guys start running around, you guys see guards kind of patrolling the area, kind of looking around, but they're not looking like, they definitely are not like, they're just kind of perusing the area. So what will you guys do from here?
Is this snow on the ground? Or
It
white?
is just cobblestone.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
snow.
All right.
It is still nighttime, right?
It's just well lit with torches.
Got it. Okay.
I just like looking around to see if there's any obvious like herb or potion vendors, as well as I'm looking to re-up my rations because I shared with some of the prisoners.
So this is like this person here has a bunch of herbs. You see this like this elf-looking girl, kind of just selling herbs.
Just say, hey, hello.
Oh, how can I help you, sir?
Just looking for any herbs, any also tobacco leaf that you might have for my journey.
Yeah. That would be like, how much are you looking to smoke?
I'll take.
All right. I mean, I guess how many how many sittings are you looking to smoke for? As I should ask.
Let's say once a day for a month.
Sheesh.
That's what they call it in the Eastern Kingdom.
She kind of is like, that's quite a lot. But sure, that's gonna be like 5 silver.
Done.
So go ahead to take 5 silver from your. You might have to reduce the gold and then give yourself 10 gold, and then so every gold is 10 silver. So you might have to go like to 43 gold, and then you drop 5 silver.
Yep.
Is there anything else I can grab you?
Do you have anything exotic or that could use for potential like alchemy or potion making?
Yeah, I have potion making equipment or materials. I have silver leaf.
I'll take some of that.
I'm now regretting not saving. Give me. Stand by as I quickly look for wherever I put it. I hit this. I was being real smart with myself when I put this, and now I can't find. Same thing happened to me when I was looking for earlier. Loading. DM is loading. This is not what I want. So here. You find a bunch of silverleaf, which is used for making potions. I believe that's the same kind Evander looted. I believe.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just stock up for. Stock.
And you find that they also have what else do they have? They also have some gold thistle, which is used for antidotes and poisons. I'm not sure you want to buy some of those or not.
Yeah, I'll buy some of that too.
So she's like, silver for 5, so 2 silver for 10.
Yeah. Sounds good. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Anytime. Is there anything else while you guys are here?
Is there I feel like my sword would be quite dull after everything it's been through. Is there a blacksmith that has?
With your natural perception, you see that there's a weaponman, a dwarf selling blades northwest of here.
Northwest? Wait, it's not this guy here with the fucking big arms?
Here, let me.
No,
this guy.
Oh, that
dude.
guy. Oh, it's the guy with the bigger arms. Got it. Oh, his swords. Nice.
Hi, well. What can I do for you, gentlemen? In dinosaur.
As he says, well, I get flashbacks, and I dissociate briefly, and then I come back to reality.
Well, lads, how can I help you?
Hello, friend. I'd like to see what kind of blades and armor you have for sale.
You see, we sell the greatest quality weapons. we sell runic weapons here, but no runes, only the runic. Which means you can slot them with your runes if you ever find yourself holding runes.
You got anything that'd be better than this beat up old greatsword I got?
Now let me tell you, lad, my lad. Of course we got something better. We got everything. We got all the blades here.
All right.
Do you know how runic works, my lad?
No, please explain. Love to hear
So this weapon you have, made by some human smith of some kind, no quality effort. I can tell. Very little thought and care was put into the sword. I'm surprised it hasn't broke on you, my lad. Now, this sword here, he pulls out a great sword that's more. It looks like the make is quite different. It looks like a much more sturdier blade, and the sword hilt, like the sword catch part, is much more ornate and made with it's a little bit engraved. And you see you see 2 indentations on the sword that look like something could be slotted into it. It's like this bad boy. You can, if you ever find yourself with those dwarven runes, you can enchant your blade for cheap, and even take it out. It's not like those. He looks around. It's not like those dirty elves with those enchantments that cost thousands of platinum and gold. This is how they get the most bang for your dollar.
All right, name your price.
Ooh. What do you? He looks at you. You're covered in. You're in the cloak,
Yeah.
right?
Well, what I do is I say, name your price, but as I say that, I take out a few silver pieces and I put them on the table extended with my gore-covered hand. And I
Oh, we got a warrior in here, aren't you?
It's eye contact with him as I do so.
Make me. You can make me a persuasion check. Unless you're trying to. Unless you.
No, I'll do persuasion. Fuck it.
Okay, hold on. Choose between what's higher and don't tell him. I guess I can see which. Choose which one you think that what you're. You're gonna use deception intimidation or persuasion, but whatever you're trying to go for. That's why I know.
All right, no problem. Cool. Doing it.
I can't control this. Ooh, a 10. That's a persuasion. Okay.
Yeah, it's
He's like, my lad. I see that you're a worthy warrior of your kind. The sword did not get dull from whacking trees, I can tell. I'll tell you what. If you can bring me some food, I'll give you a wee discounts. And I mean, not rations. I want, like, food from the chicken vendor.
The chicken vendor?
chicken vendor, huh?
He kind of motions to the way over to the right, way over here, where the guards happen to be kind of blocking.
Oh man.
He's like, I can get you a decent discount, but I want I want a fresh chicken leg if you can give me one.
I think I can swipe you one, Kirigar.
Yeah. All right. Does this person not sell to you because of your strong words against elf kind? Well, why can't you get it yourself?
I can't walk away from my stall, sir.
Oh no, I feel like you totally could. No, that's fine. All right. Very good. Okay, so chicken leg plus how much silver?
For a great sword, normally I would charge 100 gold.
100 gold, eh?
But for you, let's see, how much could I part? I'll give you at cost. I can sell it to you for 50 gold.
50 gold plus a chicken leg?
That's right. Normal prices are usually 100 gold. Fine, sir.
All right. I find this to be a fair deal. Here, I will. I await my compatriot to get the chicken leg.
Okay, so while you're over here trying to steal chicken leg, okay, what do you? Maybe okay. So are you being stealthy, trying to walk behind these cardons? Are you
maybe.
just like? Can you give me a stealth check?
All right. It's not great.
Ooh.
No. So they see this hooded like Dementor walking around back here. And so they kind of, you can tell that they're definitely keeping, like, especially since right here, they're keeping an eye on you. Well, at least this commoner is, or at least this person who has like this is like the fish vendor right here. She's like a dwarven woman with red hair.
No luck here, guys. Security's too high.
Too high today, huh? All right. Well, I don't want to have to walk past all those guards. All right. How much without the discount then, my friend?
Well, my lad, it'd be 100 gold. But
That
you
chicken leg is
understand?
50 gold to you? All right.
Yeah, you know, a dwarf in his stomach, my lad.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Be right back. I will also try to be. I will. No. I will not stealth. I will act like I have nothing wrong. I am just a normal, gore-covered dragon man, enjoying a night out on the town.
Can you at least make me are you not even trying to steal stealth?
I'm trying to be incognito, So I guess
Give me a
it's
stealth check.
It's a performance check, right?
Give me
I'm, like, trying to look normal.
yeah. I'll take a performance check. Give me a performance check. That'll work.
I am the most nonchalant dragon man.
Okay, this guard is going to. Okay, so this guard, you're able to. So this guard's the only one that kind of looking in your direction. As you walk past her, she's like, "Fucking dragon, fucking lizards in their smell," but she doesn't tend to like, kind of like look at you. She kind of like turns away because you can smell like she's the sight of the how like
smell like the doer.
Yeah.
This is what male dragon's musk smells like. I tell myself, just pure copium. Okay. All right. Do I make it to the chicken vendor?
The chicken vendor's over here, sir.
What the fuck? Even further? All right. Excuse me. All right. Let me just trample through your stalls. Excuse me. All right. Cool.
Gets in my belly. How can I help you, sir?
Well. Is that not a fine chicken leg I see for sale?
It is. What do you got?
How much does a chicken leg cost this time of day?
You know, lad. Chicken goes, the drumstick, the whole drumstick, I can give you 2 drumsticks for the price of 1 silver.
1 silver. Fair enough. I hand over 1 silver and I subtract.
And he's like, apologies that, but it's walking food, so.
Yeah, got it. Cool. All right. I thank you for your time and your.
He doesn't. He kind of like stops paying attention to you as he goes back to eating his own chicken that he's kind of making. He's eating his own supply.
Man, this man is not smart. I bet Ren could totally fucking pickpocket this guy. All right. Do I have to make another performance check?
No. You're fine. You can go back.
Dwarf man, I have brought you 2 chicken legs. Let's talk better.
Nah, I can only eat one. I can only eat one, lad, my lad. I can only take one.
A growing boy like you could use 2.
Listen. I just wanted some chicken leg. You can have the other.
All
but
right.
50, as promised, 50 gold for your greatsword.
Fair enough. Very good. Cool. Very good. I just set it to 0. Should I get like a newer, nicer one in my inventory here? What's going on?
Yes.
Greatsword copy. Okay.
That's right. Hold on.
But it's just has slots on it. It's not actually better.
Not yet. It's not.
Cool.
There you go.
All right. Man, can I offload some of this gear to him? Can I sell my short sword or my old greatsword?
Are you guys trying to sell the loot from like session 2 to him?
We already sold it to
No, that was the goblin for session.
Oh,
one.
that was from session 1. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
your session
ho-
two's probably good.
so you give him. Okay, so let's look at the loot from session 2. Hold on. Let's.
It's all the prison guys, right?
Yeah. So that is. You guys gonna try? You guys gonna just tell it as is?
I don't know. Does anyone look particularly
They're from that little spreadsheet.
gullible?
I mean, I don't know. He will take it. I mean, I just didn't know if you're okay with that at the rate.
Yeah.
He's like, how can I help? What else? You looking to unload some gear, my fine sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, my friends and I have some, I wouldn't say used, but battle-tested gear for trade.
Aye, my lad. I see you got 3 spears, 2 short swords.
Yep.
Hold on. Sorry. I was just reading the chart. 2 spears, 2 short swords, 2 chain shirts, and 2 shields. That's about hey, my lad. That's 56 gold, 56.8 gold, 56 gold and 8 silver, and roughly that comes to 11 gold, 3 silver, 6 copper per person.
Will you give me an extra if I throw in this chicken leg?
That's for you, my lad.
All right. Doesn't hurt to try.
So you guys can all add 11
Yep.
gold, 3 silver, 6 copper to your inventories.
11 gold. Sorry, 3 silver, 6 copper?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. This should be 4. There you go. Cool.
Is there anything else I can help you with, my lads?
Do you actually have anything in the way of defense? Maybe a nice shield with sockets.
Unfortunate for you, sir, I am only selling weapons. I am not an armorsmith, but I can only. The blacksmith who crafts these weapons is only a weaponsmith. I'm sure the next town over you can find an armorsmith pretty easily. But they do make it, sir, and that is some of the finest gear, lad, I have ever seen.
All right. Well, that concludes my business.
Okay. So again, you guys have to head north. There's no, as you see, there's a large north portion of the map. There's no like, I'm not gonna like make you guys like walk through a certain place to kind of go north.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are going to the church. Yeah.
Do you sell anything other than fish?
I sell fish bones.
Oh. Good to know.
Yeah, stop flirting with redhead. Let's move.
Okay, Vander, where you at?
I'm there.
Right there. Sorry. Why? I could have sworn you were somewhere else.
He's
Okay.
standing on the boxes.
I was on
Okay.
the bottom for a while because I want to be noticed.
Incognito. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna preload the scene, and then we are going to. Let me copy you guys. Nope, did not want to do that. Let's see what here. As you guys kind of make it through the city, you guys find that you guys are not in the busy part anymore. You guys you are kind of sleuthing through the alleyways, and you guys find yourselves in the church. With ease, by the way.
So easy.
Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Give me one quick second. Actually, since this is I can do this. All right. You guys are free to interact now.
Right. Ren, we're here because of one of your acquaintances.
At the
Other
you
store.
You see a single nun kind of just reading like a book of some kind at the very top. From where I don't know, I guess you guys can't. It's not.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
It's so dark in here.
That's my fault for not putting adequate lighting in here.
Hello, fellow follower of Myron.
You see her look up, and you definitely recognize the face. She's kind of wearing like a full like nun regalia, and she's like, it's the same person that's. You recognize this person as Coraline Tidesong. She's kind of like your contact with the Church of Marin, and she's like, well. Look who's back! I didn't expect to see good old Rhett. You to come back after all the mess you created in the city. What'd you do this time?
I was framed. You know me, I wouldn't lie.
All right, well let's get you in here. Let's go. Let's get you behind the doors. I'll meet you. Let's go in the back.
Okay.
So as you guys are kind of doing that, she kind of takes off her nun regalia, and she's kind of standing on a stool, like she's kind of like posing as a human, and then she like hops off, and she's actually
She a goblin.
she's actually no, and she kind of hops off. Here we go. This is her. There we go. She's a no, and she literally was using a stool to stand on.
That's a pretty clever trick. I didn't realize you were a gnome.
A nun
Yeah, you
gnome?
did.
Gnome nun?
It stops people from asking questions. All right. So she kind of sits. She kind of like leans. She kind of climbs up the stool, and she's like, "All right, let's start from the beginning. What's going on, you guys?"
The crazed Lord Commander Kirigar remembers his name.
Stonebeard.
The crazed Lord Commander Stonebeard has gone on a rampage and has framed us for heinous crimes that we only committed after he claimed we committed them.
Allegedly.
No, I believe you. Good old Darian Stonebeard on the uptake from someone, as we expected. She's kind of wobbling on her chair, thinking. But Ren, while we're in the city, did you find any connections to that? Did you find any of the people you're looking for from that other pirate crew?
No, but I found a flag
Where'd you find the flag?
in a cave to the north.
Just laying there, or?
No, we killed a person and took it off his corpse, or we took it out of a chest after we killed him. One or the other.
Oh, so you found? Then there's evidence they've been here.
Yes, I have the Jolly Roger of the evil minnow.
Ah, okay. So we definitely have. They've definitely stopped here.
Yeah. How they lost their flag, I don't know. The person who had it was no member of the crew I knew.
No, well, sometimes they carry them around, you know. Some people kind of carry the flag around as kind of a weird fan flex. It must have been a lower person. But we know that at least they stopped by this town at one point.
Yeah.
So the search continues, huh?
No, the search continues. Yeah, you have any guidance or news? A way out of town?
Well, I can tell you. There has been a lot of strange activity in the school with you guys doing everything. She's like, she kind of like, she gets off the stool and kind of just goes and stands on the table. She's just kind of like, well, I do have some leads. There's been a lot of unusual people kind of coming and going to the city. And a lot of people going to AC, which is something that I wasn't really accounting for. It looks like this. From what I gathered, I think one of the slavers' bases is an AC. I think, but you want to know what's really weird is there's been a lot of nobles going out to AC, and that kind of strikes me unusual. There's that trade mission going on with Lord Farhaven, Farhaven. One of the whichever these human nobles, all sound the same to me.
What makes him particularly unusual?
Well, not him. I mean, he's with the whole bunch of other nobles on a trade mission throughout the country, and then there was this young strapping lad, not much older than that guy in the nicely dressed clothes over there. He took passage to the other thing, but he was trying to remain secret. And you know me, I don't like secrets. And I kind of asked the captain what his deal was. I think he said his name was Leofric or something. Yep. I'm not sure his name. I think it was like Leofric Ironthorn. I'm not, but it's kind of weird because this guy, it was just a young human noble, and he's just traveling by himself. Not sure where he was going, but
somewhere in Aesith.
Yeah. But I'm sure everyone who wants to kind of disappear goes to Aesith for a reason, right? So. What else? She kind of she pulls out a small book and kind of flips through her book. Just going through my book. Who knows? I mean, that is another. You guys are wanted now. That's kind of nice. That's by nice, I mean fucking awful. Now we have to. I probably have to pack up the church and head out. I have to report back to. I have to report back to the other echoes, and tell them I'm moving again. I'm sure they'll love to hear that expense hit the books.
Just because of some lowly monk like me who's not even from this town.
Ren, we have to find that amulet. That amulet is... Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, wait, hold on. You're supposed to have that amulet, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I misread it then. Okay, we're good. He's like, okay, sorry.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Okay, good. It's like, Ren, we're looking for the amulet. That whole church is looking for it.
Yeah, well, you should stay here in case it rolls through again. They've been here once.
I think we might have... I think he's running out east. We spotted him all along the coast, and we're on his trail. Now we just know where he's going east, so... It's just a matter of finding where his ship is docked and getting back what's ours. Or yours, technically. And...
Alright, well, yes.
She's kind of like walking to each person, inspecting each person. And she's like, oh, I'm guessing these are other followers of the cause, or are they just kind of trapped adventurers with you?
Oh, trapped adventurers for sure. They have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have a few questions of my own once this reunion is, complete.
She's like, well, so let me introduce myself to you all. My name is Coraline Tidesong. I am a member of the Siren's Echoes. I'm not sure you ever heard of us, but we are essentially we are a little bit of a covert organization that works along the seas. We originated from the kingdom of gnomes and halflings, and we kind of just are here to. We're looking for an amulet. Our mission right now is to find the. There's an amulet that the followers of Dawn Strider have been trying to protect, and now it's been lost. And since our god and Dawn Strider are kind of allies, it's kind of on us to help them find this this amulet. And this amulet, we think, could potentially... I don't even know how to explain this. I don't know if you would believe me, but there's a lot of fucked up things going on right now with the world. The gods, there's a bunch of missing gods. We don't know what happened to them. And undead things are doing undead things that are kind of unusual. And the god of renewal is not doing what he needs to do. So we're trying to see if we can fix it from our side, the mortal realm, which is kind of a big task. But I don't want to know if you told him the story already, Ren. But the amulet that the cleric gave you, or that you originally saw, was a chosen artifact by Dawn Strider. And if we get that artifact back, we can potentially fix things. But I don't know. This has been a long mission so far.
Yes. I've definitely not been spending my time in a bar.
I'm sure you've been doing tons of research on people and not just messing around.
Our mission's so important. Why would you entrust it to this?
No, everyone's doing it.
Oh, okay. All right.
The church-wide, you know.
The church-wide.
All the churches and monasteries.
All right. Appreciate you clarifying.
The mysterious amulet.
Sinister, it sounds like y'all have a high level of knowledge of the goings of the sea. I'm curious if you know anything about Storm Eye and the incident which befell the Saltbreaker mariners.
She kind of walks up to you and kind of like gets kind of like weirdly close, and she kind of looks at you, and she's like, "Name?"
My name is Kirigar Stormbreath.
Ah, Kirigar. Okay. So Kirigar, you're referring to
The Pirates of the Tempest Raiders.
Yes. Yes. They are a bit of I think we're talking about Captain Stormeye, right? Or Stormeye?
Right.
Yeah, and I'm guessing, were you one of his victims?
Truly I am.
I don't know much to help you out, Mr. Kyogar, but if Ren keeps you around, you must be good company, right?
Well,
he's a great guy.
Yeah. We got a lot of history in the past 48 hours.
I can tell you what I do know, but I don't know what it means. Can I just give you what I have?
I would welcome any knowledge.
So the Tempest Raiders, they're kind of known for destroying the Saltbreaker Mariners. I'm not sure if you know who the Saltbreaker Mariners are.
I do from reading the backstory, but I don't know if everyone else does. Probably not.
So there is a survivor from the Saltbreakers. His name is, I know you're gonna, okay. I don't want to say this name out loud because I don't think there's someone actually named this name, and I kind of embarrassed to say it out loud.
All right, I'm all ear holes. Let's hear it.
There is a survivor named Honeybun. In Valneve.
Honey bun.
Baron's beard. Tell me everything.
I don't know much what's going on with him. I just know that there's a halfling that is kind of like known over there. He doesn't look like again, I haven't been to Valmeves, I haven't been to AC. I've just been kind of traveling with Ren here. But you know, he's one of those kind of like survivors who's like kind of a bit of a drunkard.
Not much has changed.
So I don't know. I know he kind of showed up there, but I don't know how much. I guess is that really his name, Honeybun?
His name will be Dead Man soon enough.
I mean,
but yeah, you said he's an AC.
He's in Valmeves. If you
Valmeves. I'm gonna need some directions on the map.
Yeah, we can. Hold on. I can configure this. Okay, you should see world map in your thing now.
Oh, nice. Pretty sick.
Valmeves is like roughly like right here inside the land.
Oh, okay. Oh, so by AC. Okay. Got it. Okay.
AC is the country, and Valmeves is the capital.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Well, it sounds like we're going to Aseath with everyone else.
Yeah. Sounds
All
like I can't
roads
avoid
lead.
this. True. Is there anything else useful you can tell me, sister?
No.
After Kirgar asked that, I basically like interject. I'm like, what can you tell me about the goddess of renewal not doing his job, like not able to or not doing it? What do you know about the cycle being broken?
So we worship Marin, right? And we kind of buddy up with Don Strider's followers, right? And he seems that he's been, I don't know if drained of power is the correct term, but if there is absent gods, then the cycle of life, the order of nature has been disrupted. So it's unfortunate, but we don't know what's going on, why there's missing gods. All the worshippers, well, we don't really know too many worshippers of like the dead gods or the undead god or the gods of death, because they're kind of usually they're the necromancer types, right? And she kind of like walked over to you, and she's like, they're not too sociable or communicative to us, right? And so we're not really sure what's going on with them. Maybe they might know, but if they don't know, then there's something that happened to all the gods of death, and either we don't know what's going on with that, but someone or something's causing interference somewhere, and we just know that this relic of Dawnstrider can maybe restore things. That's our hope. But again, when it comes to affairs of gods, we're kind of trying to examine riddles and little like small details in books and things, right? They're not really too forthcoming when it comes to that kind of stuff. But if we are able to restore the gods of death, maybe we can bring order to the landscape. I know it's kind of weird to say we're trying to resurrect or bring back gods of death, but it's kind of, you know, it sounds kind of bad if you say it out loud, right? And you don't kind of want to you don't really want to say that out loud, right? Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, but it's necessary.
Yeah, it's like an unnecessary evil.
Death is an evil itself. So.
Yeah, but it's always the weird. They bring the weird kids. You know, they bring the weird people to the table. And she I forgot to go. She kind of reaches out to shake your hand, and she goes, your name?
Vulcan.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Vulcan. I'm guessing you worship some god of nature?
Yeah, I mainly worship Verdant. goddess of renewal, but yes, also pay homage to Marin and Dawnstrider.
I see. So you're it's part of the Elven pantheon. Okay, okay. So no wonder. If you went to a human church, you would probably understand what's going on. But since cross faction, sorry. Good to know. And she walks over to Amanda. She's like, "Oh, and I didn't get your name, my well-dressed lad."
The name's Glory.
Glory. Okay. And how can I help you? And she kind of like sits down at the table, kind of kicking her like almost like gnome-like legs at the edge of the table.
Any help right now. I'm just looking for. Well, we're just looking for one man. That's all we're doing.
Who are you looking for right now?
I look around. I'm like, well, we're looking for that kind of perfect name. What was it again?
Was it possibly Leofric Ironthorn?
No.
That I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Leofric, right?
No. It's not
Yes.
right now.
Then who are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Darian. Ardent. Stone.
Oh, you're looking for the captain.
And Silas. Yes. So.
So you're looking for the captain of the city.
And Silas.
And Silas. I don't have any names for Silas, unfortunately. And she kind of looks at you, and do you guys have any idea what he looked like? Maybe I can put some feelers out there.
Well, we give you a description, but that wouldn't be enough. I'm like good at drawing.
Oh boy. Okay. I wonder if this Silas was a member of the shadow of the slavers, that maybe like a middleman for Darian. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just this is so complicated. I hate this city. Stonebeard is probably with some guarded patrol somewhere, making someone's life a fucking nightmare. Who knows where he's at? But I don't know what you're intending to do when you find him. He is a renowned fighter. He fought in the war, so he's probably... I think he probably could fight all you guys and still win.
Only one way to find out.
That doesn't give none of my concerns. I have one concern only. It's his head on the ground, under my feet.
Jeez. Ren knows how to pick them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, my advice, if you're looking to kill the head of the military of this city, go dark, go silent for a little bit, and to come back, and then with his guards down, he won't have patrols looking for you guys. You guys are faces on everything.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, I'm sure
not
it's
the best
doable.
time.
I'm sure it's doable, but I don't think charging at when the military is flocking like a flock or swarming like bees. I don't know if that's a good idea to just go for the queen. I mean,
either way, I'm looking for his death. No matter if I have to wait, I'll wait.
We can come back and kill him, but it seems like it's not the best time right now.
How can we secure passage to AC then if being hunted?
You can try the docks, and from there you can just see. Well, I mean, do you have anyone? You just see which captain that will take the risk of taking a wanted men across the sea. I'm sure you guys could bribe someone.
But I'm wanted by the most terrible pirate crew. No, not the most terrible.
I mean, I know you're wanted, Ren, but the thing is, I'm sure another group of fearsome pirates wouldn't mind taking you.
Okay.
You got to remember, with the borders being open, we have all the pirates from AC who are now on the open seas. I'm sure there's someone that doesn't know who or what. We don't know the strength of those pirates, and they've been battling the undead lich all along. So that's a whole nother conversation to be had.
Okay.
Supposedly, those all the sea people from AC, all the pirates there, just had the occurring threat of a sea lich that was just hunting random pirates down. So I'm pretty sure anyone from AC is kind of worth their salt.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, should we go to the docks?
All signs point that way.
Oh no. Okay, hold on. I got to find. Give me a second. Loading. Preemptively loading. I'm also looking for. Yes. Okay, let me now bring you guys over because it's loaded, and so now I can turn off Ren's theme and put on Canals.
I have a theme.
Yeah, you don't hear this jazz music playing right now?
I heard it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was my theme. It's special.
Oh, everyone's theme is special. Making sure I don't break things. So I'm gonna have you guys getting to the docks is from your place is pretty easy since it's mostly alleyways, from the thing. And since you guys kind of navigated the city, most of the guards are still kind of missing. And so you're able to kind of just swoop in to the docks. And actually, hold on. I had something for this. Now that I'm let's see, back to. Wait, wrong song. Here it is. And then we had for the. So as you guys get to the docks, you guys see that there's like a pirate ship that you guys have probably never seen before. It's kind of stationed away, and I am trying to pull up the picture that I had. Worked so hard, doesn't work for you guys. Here it is. And so you see this pirate ship that looks a bit bigger than most of the pirate ships that you've seen through, and you definitely notice there's something weird about the crew. As you guys are like approaching, you guys notice that the crew is actually red-skinned humanoids of some kind.
Interesting.
Peoplings?
Here, let's take us over there, shall we?
Yeah, let's go check out this crazy boat.
Okay.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, the sails aren't on this ship for the sake of the thing, but else they'd be blocking a lot more.
Do I spy our good friend? Hello there.
You see this jolly, red-skinned, figure kind of go, "Oh, are these friends of yours, there, Kalen?" And he has a jolly jolly attitude, kind of about him. He's like a bit bigger than the rest of the guys, of the other. Do you guys have an idea what they are, or do you guys want to make me a history or investigation check on what they are, or intelligence check?
Let's see here. All right.
I'll
see what I got. History. I guess I'll do history.
Okay. Ooh, an 8. Okay. Anyone else want to take a gander of what race these are?
That's pretty sad.
They look like hobgoblins.
I have a 3.
Okay, Vulcan can tell they're hobgoblins from their appearance.
Oh, sorry.
He's like, I was just negotiating here with this fine lass about going to see the country of Aesith. I'm guessing you're her company.
Yeah, and we're going the same way.
Let me tell you.
Are there complications here, or
there is?
Bring us up to speed.
She doesn't have any money on her, and I'm trying to tell her. I don't care about money. I'm looking for someone, and I need assistance. You see, my son, my son has been disappeared. His name is Achilles, and I don't know what happened to him, and I fear that he may have been kidnapped. I do know that there is a lot of slavers in this land, and I was just looking for information. And so,
okay. Where did you last see? Are you asking us to find him?
He was an Aesith, and I'm now checking all the. I did a full circle of the entire country's ports, and I'm now heading back east to Aesith. And this is one of my last few stops before heading back to Aesith, to the port cities. But at last, I have no luck. However, for the cost of what I want for passage, as you guys are talking, like the two other guys are going back to work, loading the ship. You can tell they're loading lots of liquor and alcohol to this ship, like kegs and kegs of the stuff.
Perfect.
He's like, I've been traveling with these men for almost a decade now, and the one thing that helps a fine drink is a story of why you're traveling the seas. If you can agree to that, and maybe a little effort helping me find where my son is, I'll let you travel my boat. How's that sound, lads?
Sounds reasonable.
I pick up one of the barrels over here, and I follow these gentlemen's lead, and I help load the boat.
Okay.
These terms are fair.
All right. He's gonna start walking towards the boat. I guess let me do this. Let me put that way I can do both characters at once as they walk. Oh, there we go. So they're walking. There's a ramp here. I just don't know why it's not loading. There's a ramp here, but okay, cool. Ignore that. Ignore the production value can only work so hard. You see his crew is mostly hobgoblin. You see a bunch of other races kind of working on the ship as well, kind of discussing. You see a tabaxi.
You gotta get demonetized, man.
For what?
Never mind. I spoke with you.
You definitely see a triton, a deep gnome, a tabaxi. You see a goblin and an orc outside. They're all just kind of like just chatting with themselves. Oh, I've been rude. Can you kind of back into you guys all over before you guys like kind of split up? My name is Captain Bridger Atherton. I do have another nickname, but you can call me Captain Bridger. And welcome. Wait, I want to make sure I said this just right. My crew is the Dread Corsairs, and I want to welcome you to the Mad Rambler, the most fierce pirate ship of all of Aseath.
Nice. They let you dock here.
I don't think they even know who I am.
All right.
These humans are so gullible. It's actually kind of ridiculous. The funny thing is, all they asked was, do I have gold to pay the docking fee? And they let me ride in.
So they know it's important.
As I kind of finished like loading the dock, he's like, we'll set sail, and then after we finish getting a couple more supplies from town, but we'll set sail soon. It'll take us about 2 weeks time to get back to Aseath. I'm sure finding my son will be. I'm sure there's some stories we can talk, but I would love to hear your backgrounds and hear your stories.
Well, Captain, Ren and I both have seafaring backgrounds. Is there work to be had for us, human of experience?
Oh, we'd love to have you, lads. Let's our men take take some time off and sleep in between. Any hands that can work the ship would be greatly appreciated.
Appreciated with gold or with what?
Extra food in your bellies and extra drink.
Seems fair to me.
And so that is where I want to close on today's session for the day.
Yeah, it's a good stopping point. Also,
Good stopping point.
Yeah, we need Rico here
Also,
to talk about
yes,
all his backstory stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. So let me go ahead and end the stream real fast. Thank you everyone who's been tuning in. It's a little bit early. We normally run later, but this time we're running early for once because we have the entire ocean to prep for next session, and I need some help with that. So until next time, next Tuesday at 8 p.m. PST, drink water, stay healthy, and we'll see you next